He's always vibing.
There's me.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to another watch along. And welcome to the second watch along in the Alien franchise, since we are building up for Alien Romulus coming out this August.
Yes,
which,
sir.
by the way, if you guys are not looking forward to it, watch those trailers because they're damn good. Please, that'll make you excited for it.
Mm-hmm.
So tonight we are watching the sequel directed by James Cameron, Aliens. And this time we are watching the director's cut because this dude on his copy only has the director's cut.
Yep. Full blame. Yep. Blame it all on me.
Well, to be
Fuck
fair,
you,
though,
Fox.
because him and I have the theatrical cut on ours, so that,
Forewarning, this is not a Tide Pod or Coors Light. Even though it looks like a fucking Tide Pod, it's not a Tide Pod. It's goddamn Mountain Dew, I swear to God.
He promises. So, as you can see, my co-host is down here. It's Mike. How's it going, my brother?
And this guy.
And Patrick. Don't forget.
Hi.
But how you doing, man?
Pretty good. Just got done watching Aliens, or not Aliens. Holy fuck. Abigail and Tales from the Dark Side before getting on here, so.
Well, I watched Abigail of you, so.
So
and that movie rocks.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. Let's hit the comments. Get away from her, you bitch.
Get away from her, you bitch.
Classic line. If Sean Chandler saw this stream, he'd be so proud. Really? Okay.
Yeah, this is like one of his favorite movies ever, so.
Well, I actually have gotten in contact with Sean Chandler, and still trying to get things planned for the live show with him. Really, he's a cool dude. Like, he's a really cool dude.
He is great.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
No, this is Patrick.
And then Ethan says, "Hi, Patrick."
Hi, Ethan. SpongeBob.
No, this is Patrick.
Yes.
No,
this is Patrick. Whoever's the owner of the white sedan, you left your lights
on. My name's not Rick.
Well, Patrick, seems you know a lot about stupid stars, considering you are one.
Well, who cares about a stupid star? That was backwards, but whatever. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No,
Patrick.
Mayonnaise is not an
instrument.
Horseradish is not an instrument either.
Firmly grasp it in your hand.
Firmly grasp it.
This is perfect just to start off the stream and just spouting out Patrick quotes. Like,
even though it has nothing to do with aliens, yeah.
I know. Sandy's a girl? I remember that from the Rose compilation. Like Neptune Preserver. How long could she stay like that? I don't know. Sandy's a girl?
Sandy's a girl?
Because she rips off her suit and then she's like, "I'll show y'all. I don't need this suit. And I don't need this helmet neither." That's just perfect. Jared.
Hi, Jared.
Get your ass in here, you son of a bitch. Hey, Laren's in the building. What's up, Laren? Good to see you, buddy. I haven't seen you for a while, buddy. Always a pleasure seeing you here, Laren. You're the best, bro. By the way, Laren, I need to get you back on the channel here soon, dude. Haven't had you on for a little while.
He's the boogeyman.
The boogeyman, aka fucking John Wick.
He's the Baba Yaga.
Is this the Baba Yaga?
No. Maybe.
No. Mike, I like the one that we did at the beginning of Saw 3, like when and I was like, no, this is Patrick. You're like, no, this is Patrick Jones. They're
Oh
like,
my, where's my hat? Where's my hat? Shit, wait.
no.
No. Wait. Wait, maybe.
He's just getting it there.
Maybe. There we go.
Oh no!
No, this is Ghost Rick. Ghost Rick.
Already a perfect highlight.
Mhm.
Already the perfect highlight for the night.
Ghost Rick.
What's and so Lauren says, "What's up? You guys about to watch a damn good movie?" Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
And
I maybe wouldn't say it's just as good as the first one, but it's still great. I still think the first one's better though, in my personal opinion.
I agree.
Yeah, it's an interesting debate. People say the first one's
Like
better,
people
or
can't
this
decide
one's
which
better.
one is the best one. Like either it's Alien or Aliens. Alien
Mhm.
1's better, in my opinion.
Agree.
I like this one more, even though I do love the first film.
It's but unless you're somebody like Zach Pope who's got the infamous take of saying that Covenant is the best one, which again, Mr. Pope, Zach Pope, my guy, if you're watching this video, mad respect to you, buddy.
Love you, man,
Mad
but
respect.
hell fucking no.
That's not the best one, but I respect it. Like, let's just say that. Controversial take, but I'll just say it. I respect it. Just give me like a couple days notice and I'm there. Awesome. Well, I'll make sure of that. I need to get you on the live show soon, man. You Drew, the MVP.
Drew.
What's up,
I
buddy?
mean, what's up, Drew? Hey, Drew, what's your favorite scary movie? I mean, what's your favorite scary movie?
Let's see. Really, dude? Exam week in the middle of June?
Oh crap!
My God, bro. Mike got off like what? Like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
The
2 weeks ago.
hell?
What the hell?
I know, man. Like, and graduation apparently in my area for school happened like 2 weeks ago. So
Fam.
that's out at the right time for school. Like, I don't know what's up with your school though, buddy. No offense, but I don't know what's up with that shit.
Fam, school's just built different.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What? Of course.
You motherfucker.
You motherfucker. I'm gonna take you down here. But then also, to be fair though, Cam, you and Gavin hate Transporter too. I had to throw that one. I had to throw that. Because it's not like if we're talking enjoyment wise, that movie's great. Like
That movie is fucking terrible, though.
like if we're talking objectively, it's pretty bad. But if we're talking enjoyment wise, that movie's the best. Like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But and also, Cam, you couldn't even finish John Wick, dude. Don't throw me with that shit.
Oh!
Cam,
He
buddy.
couldn't even finish John Wick. What
Not the Baba Yaga,
hell?
man. Not the
Yeah,
Baba
because
Yaga.
I remember in the Saw 3 watch
Oh,
along,
Yaga.
he said that he couldn't finish John Wick and that because he was just too bored. And then Dave was like, "Interesting."
Bored.
That was the greatest response I've ever
Wow.
heard. He was like,
Wow.
"Interesting."
Wow. Just wow.
I know, man.
Dave is,
Wow.
man, top dog. No, Transporter 2 is not a good movie.
It's not good objectively, but it's a ton
No.
of fun. Like,
No, his comment, though. John
I
Wick
know.
is not boring,
Like,
though,
if
buddy.
I'm
John
saying
Wick is not
objectively it's
boring.
not good, but if I'm speaking on like personal enjoyment, it's awesome. Like
I don't know what movie you saw. It must have been like the fucking like porn spin-off of John Wick. That shit is not boring. That shit is not boring.
I'm gonna give a.
Probably
I have to
watching
give a
too
mad
much-
round of applause to Mike for that one. That was
Probably
Mike,
been
I don't
watching
know
too
you
what
much
hit the
of
fucking
nail
Madam
movie
Web.
it was.
right on the head, bro.
I don't know what
Probably
fucking
been watching
movie
too
it
much Madam Web porn.
probably. Josh, that was perfect, bro.
Too much Madam
We're just coming up with
Yeah.
perfect roasts already tonight.
Mhm.
But
Too much
yeah, I think we
Madam
should
Web.
probably just get started because this movie's long as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you guys don't know how watch-alongs work. Get your physical copy of Aliens. But please just get the physical copy because if you guys want to watch the director's cut with us, because I don't think the director's cut is streaming anywhere.
Probably not.
Key up 000. When we say play, we'll start the movie and take. When we say play, we'll take your guys' live comments and questions, and we'll do commentary throughout the movie. So,
Yeah.
all right, gentlemen, are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Come on, Mike.
Yes, we
No,
are.
my Pookie just broke my heart again. John Dick.
You asshole! What the fuck, yeah?
Brother, you did not
You're
watch the right
crazy.
movie. I swear to
You
God, you
did
did not watch the right
Yeah,
movie.
he's Mike's
You've been
right,
watching
dude.
too much. You've been watching too much Madam Web porn.
Clearly.
Madam Web brain rot. Nah. Fuck nah.
I mean,
I love
would you
you too,
consider
Pookie.
would you consider here's my question though. Would you consider like Yellow 3 times like brain rot? Dude, that movie's the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or what's another one? Like,
Shit.
dude, if we're watching we're watching like all 4 John Wick movies like in one sitting, that's not brain rot, dude, because that's a perfect
No,
franchise.
you want to know what brain rot is? Skibbity fucking toilet.
Go fucking figure.
Josh.
All
knows
right,
what I'm
gentlemen, let's
talking
get
about.
started here. All right, so
Yeah.
3.
I love you too, Pookie.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Pookie, just watch it again. Because if you like The Beekeeper or some bullshit like that, and you gotta
Hold up a
watch
second here.
Not
The
it's not
Beekeeper's
bullshit.
great.
I was about to
It's-
say,
it's
hold up a
not
second,
John
buddy.
Wick level. It's not John Wick level, but still.
My
you
Blu-ray
watch
did
John
have to go
Wick.
through the introduction when I play special edition. So.
Yeah, but
Watch John Wick again.
I mean, well, because also to be fair, the Beekeeper is basically Jason Statham's answer to John Wick. So
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and John Wick's better.
I agree, 1000%.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, wait, I need to ask Jared if I can do the John Wick movie, so that way we can get Cam to watch all of them.
All right. So we're at the Fox logo.
Just saying, man. We're gonna get him to watch all of them.
Jared, fuck off. Fuck off, dude. Fuck off. Fuck off with the skibbity toilet, dude.
And Brandywine production.
Aliens.
Filmed by James Cameron. And the opening
Like-
title card.
Like, I'm trying to think of another one where it's like, if you could consider, if you consider that movie brain rot, you're not having fun. Like what do you think? Mike, what do you think is one of those movies like where it's like, if you consider it brain rot, you're not having fun. Like you do not know how to have fun.
Brain rot's like funny bad. Madam Web, Morbius, Halloween Resurrection, Halloween 5.
Madam Web is definitely brain. Knights of the Zodiac. Knights of the
Knights of the
Zodiac.
Zodiac,
is brain rot.
yes.
Oh, that movie was horrible.
It's
That movie's
it's
so
bad, but it's
bad.
I'll
It's so
awesome.
probably
bad.
watch it. If I probably watch it again, I'm probably gonna laugh my ass off.
It's a bad movie, but it's a ton of fun.
Mm-hmm.
But trying to think of another one.
Friday the 13th, Part 5. That movie's so
yeah.
fucking brain rot.
That
movie
movie's bad,
actually,
dude. That's not even. Dude, that movie's not even funny bad. That
That
was
movie's
just
not
bad.
even so bad. It's hilarious. It's just painfully bad.
I don't know. I think that movie's like hilarious though. Like the fucking chocolate bar. Why won't you take my fucking chocolate bar?
Okay, that element was funny,
Yeah.
but everything else after that is just painful.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe besides the kill when he gouges the girl's eyes out with that with like what is it? Bolt cutters. Looks
Yeah,
like they look like bolt cutters. Like
the
gouges their eyes
kills
out.
are good. The kills are good. But there's
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
lot of titties.
actually,
in
yeah,
Wonder
I'll give you
Woman.
that. The kills are good.
The kills are good. There's just a lot of titties. That is like the most generic slasher movie of all time.
Where it's just kills and tits. That's all.
Pretty much.
You want to know what's another movie that's just tits and kills?
What's that?
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Ah,
That movie's kind of brain rot as well.
That movie's hilarious.
But that's a movie that's
man.
like, it's bad, but it's fun. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I did.
I'm just gonna
hear the
say this
second
though.
one was
Mike and I
much
were
better.
having this discussion while we were watching Abigail. We're gonna plan on doing a watch along of the first Blood and Honey and get some of the cast members on.
Try to at least, yeah.
Try to, like, because I still get to watch Blood and Honey 2.
Same here. I did hear from Mike it was better than the first.
Yeah, second one's way better.
I mean, the look of the characters are much better. I'll just say that.
Such a better movie.
And also, it did sound like Louis Sampler. He did have a fun time as Ticker, because that's what did sell me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that dude. Louis Santer is such a homie. Him and Natasha are great fellas.
Yeah, and I did get to watch a little bit of both interviews.
Mm-hmm.
But both times I was tuning in, I was busy.
Shit.
Well,
Watch
maybe
the
not
replay.
busy for Natasha's, because that was before I went and saw The First Omen.
Mm-hmm.
But for Lewis's, I was literally on the car drive home from the theater after seeing Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
Yeah. Just watch them on replay, man.
I know, and I at least was able to pop in. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but again, I just love Lewis's answer to the, like, again, not to be egotistical here, but the question I asked about the what was it, the who would you go up against for an action star, Schwarzenegger or Statham? I loved his response. He's like, Jason Statham is just an animal with his fighting styles.
Mm-hmm. Fucking
He's
hell.
not wrong.
If he was Chev Chelios and you were going up against him, you don't want to fuck with him. you don't
You
want
do
to
not want to
fuck
fuck with Chev Chelios,
with him.
bro.
No,
You do not.
you don't want to fuck with him.
Because that dude will fuck you up. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like, you're gonna tell me exactly who's got my heart.
Now here's the
What else?
question for you guys: which action hero would you rather go up against? Jason Bourne or Jason Bourne or John Wick?
Oh, Jason Bourne.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
I'd
with
say
John
Bourne.
Wick.
Because I would not want to go up against John Wick.
I'm gonna go up against John Wick.
John Wick just don't die unless you shoot him with a fucking musket.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
John Wick, he's charming. He got guns, stab people with pencils. He's just shutting people down.
Mhm. He can turn everything into a weapon, basically. He could probably turn Patrick into a weapon.
He could turn my Blu-ray remote into a weapon. Like,
Probably. He'd probably find a way to sharpen it or some shit.
dude, he could turn the Switch Joy-Cons into a weapon.
Probably.
What else? Maybe the plug-in on my Nintendo 64 he could turn into a weapon.
He could probably turn my my Rubik's Cube into a weapon.
Just ripping it apart and then just stabbing the cubes in everybody's eyes.
Oh my god. Or just ripping it apart, throwing it on the ground, letting everyone slip and fall on him. Like Home Alone style. Ow
or hell, even just like ripping it in half and then stabbing somebody in the heart with it.
Oh shit. And then twisting it. Oh man.
Oh man, dude, that'd be amazing. Like, somebody needs to come up with that. Like, somebody needs to write that into a script.
The return of John Pookie Wick. Keanu's the W Pookie right there. He has like 1,000 aura. No, not 1,000. 1,000,000 aura. Jason Bourne got like 3 aura.
Yeah. Oh God!
Oh,
Thank God it was a dream.
who was that? Yeah, it was a dream.
It was all a
Xenomorph
dream. I
coming
used
out.
to read Word Up magazine.
Ah!
Salt and pepper and heavy D up in the
Yes!
limousine.
Damn, Xenomorph. Ah!
It was all a
Every
dream.
It was all a
time I've
dream.
seen this movie, this thing just pops up out of.
Hmm
Um,
Now I want to rewatch fucking Transformers: Rise of the Beasts because fucking Biggie songs in that movie.
I have not watched that film, and I actually have not watched that film since theaters.
I've watched it 3 times now, something like that.
Yeah, I haven't watched it since the theater, which was literally a year ago.
Oh, another movie that's kind of brain rot. Fucking Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. I'm under
That
the
movie's
enemy's
actually
scrotum.
bad.
I'm under the enemy's scrotum.
Only, dude, half of the Transformers films are pretty much shit. Like,
Uh-huh.
Revenge of the Fallen, that movie's terrible. Age of
The only-
Extinction,
the only-
yes, I said it, Tyler. It's shit.
Age of Extinction is not good, but I don't hate it because I think as a Transformers fan, like I grew up with Transformers, so like, you know.
My
I
introduction
didn't,
to Transformers were the movies. So, Revenge of
And
the
the last
Fallen
night,
is,
that movie can kick rocks.
Yeah, I can.
Revenge of the Fallen is problematic, but it's still one of my go-to guilty pleasures. Age of Extinction, I liked it 10 years ago when I first saw it on DVD, but since re-reviewing it last year for Rise of the Beast, it has a lot of frustrations. And the
Yeah.
last night is one of the worst movies I've ever seen, and it is still the worst Transformers I've had to endure.
Yep,
Especially
I
with the
think
aspect
was the
ratio
worst.
change.
My God. That movie gives me a fucking migraine.
that
You know
that movie,
the
like,
story
that
behind
movie
that, right?
literally makes you like that movie is like having a knife shoved up your ass.
Pretty much.
That
It's
movie
basically
has 6 different editors.
it has a
two.
ton of different
And the
editors.
way that they play around with the aspect ratio is nauseating as hell.
Mhm. And whoever edited
Is
the
that-
script
it was
together, because
exhausting.
listen, they had announced, I think by around the time that like last night was in production, that they were going to do like 17 fucking sequels or something like that. I'm pretty sure someone had written all the scripts and then fucking just like mashed them all together, because the whole like Merlin thing, the Anthony Hopkins thing, Evil Optimus Prime, Everything on Earth, Mark Wahlberg, like all of that, I'm sure was gonna be like it could have been like a fine movie, like an okay follow up to Age of Extinction, but like fucking hell,
That movie's bad.
It's
But
fuck that movie up.
a special person has made it into the chat. It is
Kenny!
Kenny.
What's good?
What's good, Kenny? It says Ponzo, the Epictastic one, and Mike.
You know,
What's good?
What's good, brother? Good to see you,
yeah,
Kenny.
the problem with last night is definitely the script and the editing, because it feels like so many different ideas, and it does not come together in a cohesive way whatsoever.
Yeah.
You have
Visuals?
Another
much-
thing is the comedy.
Visuals? Oof. The fucking oof.
Don't even get me started on that comedy. Like, and also
Yeah.
the effects, especially with like the somewhat like blood, which is like slime, looks like absolute shit.
I mean, the visuals like on the Autobots and Decepticons. Well, were there any Decepticons in that? I don't fucking remember. But anyways, the visuals on like, you know, like the landscaping and whatnot, and like Optimus and all the Autobots and whatnot, fucking amazing. Looks gorgeous. Reference quality. That movie is just dog shit. That's the only
The
one
comedy
of the
doesn't work.
Transformers
The
movies.
action's terrible. The way, like I said, the way that they play around with the aspect ratio is the most nauseating thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that
Like
that is the
I'll
only.
even say this, like hell, even the jump cuts in Resident Evil: The Final Chapter are the most nauseating thing I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. But for Transformers, The Last Night is the only one I've never liked, and I don't like necessarily. I don't think Revenge of the Fallen or Age of Extinction are good per se, but like I can have fun with those.
So they're
That's
kind of
why
like
I
guilty
don't.
pleasure movies. Like,
Pretty much, yeah. Like there's a lot of shit in Age of Extinction that is utter garbage. Like the whole, like pedophilia subplot that they like force in your face.
Don't get me
It's
started.
disgusting.
Whole
That's
Romeo and
just
Juliet thing. That
that is
whoever
gross.
whoever let that be passed in the final cut or the final
Yeah.
draft of the script should have been taken out.
they should have fired it.
they deserve to be in prison for that.
The runtime is
It is so
not
long.
good.
Like, it
It's
could have
too
ended
long.
2 hours, but then they were just like, nope. And then Michael Bay's like, nope, fuck you. 45 minutes left, bitches. I'm just like,
Overindulgent.
and
Yeah.
I'm just like, what the fuck, man? Just let the movie,
I'm
just
not
let the movie
someone
die
who
already.
complains about. I'm not someone who complains a lot about run times and such. I understand different sides when it comes to movies are too long. Some movies need intermission, but I'm just on 3 different sides when it comes to that. But Age of Extinction, you cut half of that movie down, would have been even 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
If it was 2 hours, it actually would have been a decent movie, per se. But the fact that it goes on for 45 minutes is just sickening to me.
Yeah. I mean,
It's embarrassing.
look, with that movie though, there's a lot that I actually really love about it because I think what they do with the Autobots being hunted down for scrap and whatnot because they don't trust them after what happened in Dark of the Moon. Really good follow-up. Love what they did with the Dinobots. Love what they did with the Dinobots. I adore the villain in that movie. Doom, whatever his name is, Lockdown, I think his name is.
Lockdown.
I love that dude. Love that dude. But man, that script, whoo, man.
But I'm gonna hit Kenny's comments here because he's kind of blowing it up. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, last night I hate, but yeah.
The first time I was ever annoyed with Anthony Hopkins. The second time was Rebel Moon. I agree.
Which they just announced the R-rated.
They just announced the director's cuts for the
so I can finally watch
the Rebel Moon movies, and I'm just like, I don't care.
When are those coming out?
August 2nd.
August 2nd.
I can finally watch Rebel Moon because I can watch the version that
I honestly just don't care at this point. Like,
I don't care, but I'm gonna give them a shot just to see if they actually are.
If they're actually any better, which if they are, good. But it's like,
if they aren't, then I'm just gonna be
because of
done
how those first 2
for
films like were handled. I'm just like, I don't care.
Netflix,
like, I just don't care at this point. Like, I don't want to see the director's cuts. If you're gonna give me that kind of shit, leave the director's cuts out of it. Because with Zack Snyder, there's always director's cuts for any of his movies. Dawn of the Dead, Justice League, like Batman versus Superman, Sucker Punch. There's always director's cuts.
He does fine with his director's cuts, BVS.
But I'm getting tired of it by this point. I'm tired of these director's cuts.
They should just be in the regular cut.
Be the regular cut, and we can move on in life.
Yeah, but they would just want to capitalize on it.
He wanted to release the R-rated versions, but
right
when you have to compromise with freaking studios, it gets frustrating.
Yeah, and also the thing is though is that Netflix wanted to capitalize on it, and Netflix is the only place that would release that movie because he took it up with Disney for Star Wars because it was initially supposed to be a Star Wars movie. They denied it. Brought it to
and
Warner
I
Brothers,
brought
it
like
everywhere else.
After the way that Rebel Moon Part 2 turned out, I was like, I felt like Lucasfilm was actually being responsible with that. Like they were actually kind of making a good choice with that call because Rebel Moon Part 2 was bad.
Then just
let me
take
see this. Let me see this. There's no way I'm watching the director's cuts of Rebel Moon. I've wasted enough of my time on it. The director's cut thing is actually Netflix's fault this time around. I agree. No. But then you have some people that think it's Zack Snyder's fault because they just let him do whatever he wants. That's not true. But to be fair, though, there is way too much slow motion in both movies. Way too much slow-mo.
Yeah,
I feel like that's an issue with Zack Snyder films where I'm like, okay, that needs to stop.
I'm with
Like,
you, Kenny.
I know it's part of his
I-
trademark, but you speed up some of the slow mo in your movies, just a little in some spots, and keep
and that
some
cuts
of your
away half the
slow-mo,
runtime.
You would be
exactly. Like you'll
you'd
actually
be
have a
just
little bit
fine.
more to go with. Like, and
Mm.
it'll flow by easier for you. But like the fact that but the fact that there's so much slow mo in both movies, it's just I just want to fall asleep. Like,
Mhm.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
is the scene over? Is it over?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah,
that's
I
how it
will-
is. Like that's how it is for me.
The only Zack Snyder slow mo stuff that I like is this is Sparta scene in 300, and then
Like
the
that's
reversing
perfect.
time
Like that is
and the
perfect.
reversing time scene in Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Like those are perfect. Like those are the way that you
love
actually should
300.
do slow mo.
Mhm.
Like, but other than that though, I haven't really liked any like much of the slow mo that like for any other film he's done. Like he
Yeah,
did a lot of speed. He did like a lot of
Speed
speed for
stunts.
Dawn of the Dead, which I loved. Like I loved
Mhm.
a lot of the speed takes.
the editing in that movie is great.
Like and plus
Um,
they're fast zombies, so it's like there's no reason for them not to be slow mo zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I agree with what Kenny says about Revenge of the Fallen and Dark of the Moon. I love Dark of the Moon. Like, I don't care what anyone
That
says,
entire last half, that whole last half of Chicago, even
Oh
in
my God.
2011, when I was preteen, when I first saw that in Dark of the Moon, Optimus just going around that,
Kicking
I'm like,
ass.
this.
Kicking ass.
I'm
dude,
like,
yeah.
they really thought it was gonna be the end of the series.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It should have been, because that would have been the
It-
perfect cap off right
It,
there.
it is a good
Yeah,
ending
it
to
would've
the
been, dude.
Witwicky side of things, and then you could still do Bumblebee later on.
Yeah. I don't know about the others being made. And also,
Yeah,
the only thing I
even
don't
Michael
really
Bay has
understand.
The
only
even
thing is-
Michael Bay
okay.
has said that he only did the last two for money, and he didn't want to do it anymore.
That's,
After
yeah.
Dark
Of course,
Knight.
he wanted to do
Yeah.
it for money, dude.
Mhm.
That's typical, like for like a lot of like for some filmmakers when it comes to big franchises, they just want money.
Mhm.
But that's not what really movies really always need to be. Are just businesses to make money. There are great
Yeah.
films out there that are morely art form, not just money makers.
Yeah. Okay, now we're
Like I can just tell you, oh, the face hugger,
Mhm.
Yeah,
Gavin's
Those
favorite
damn
thing on
face-
the planet.
Mhm.
damn
I'm sure Gavin
face
Gavin
huggers.
is her name.
all
Like we need to gift him for his next birthday. We need to gift him a face hugger.
Mhm.
these damn face huggers always gotta be on the move.
Mhm.
Even when I first saw-
even
even
just
when I
those
first
things
saw
in the
Alien-
trailers of Romulus, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
even
man.
when I first saw Alien versus Predator, which was my first Alien film and Predator film as a kid, when they just came out, I'm like, okay, here we go.
They're creepy.
But I'll
as
just
shit.
say this
Yeah.
though, like in regards to, like I like how they're gonna use. It seems like they're really gonna do something even creepier with the face huggers in Romulus. Like it might just be the same thing, but they're a little bit smaller than usual.
You know, I like the
Than from what we usually see in the
practicality
movies,
they're
because
using.
like I saw like a couple of them like crawling around like spiders, and I'm like, dude, that's amazing. Like
I agree,
Kenny,
Kenny. They do look
Kenny,
incredible.
you're spitting
The
facts
prac-
right now, brother.
The part,
You're spitting
the
facts right now.
practical
Look at this.
effects on seeing the behind the scenes work on the practical effects. I'm like, they look great.
You actually, you guys
It
actually want to know
comes out
something?
a week. It comes out a few days after my birthday. And
Nice.
Nice. But I want to say this though. You guys actually want to know something kind of funny? Here, I'm gonna put this up. Story time.
Story time. Okay. Next year is so next year is when Saw 11's coming out, I believe.
Yeah, we're
And
gonna
it's
finish
gonna
up that.
be, yeah, okay, so it's gonna be the 26th of September. That's the day after my birthday. I'm probably gonna end up seeing that like Thursday night. I'm gonna try to see it Thursday night just because that's the day of my birthday. But
That'd be a good choice. But But I want to
Mhm.
say this though. But
That'd
I
be
wanted
my
to tell
big
this funny
thing.
story. Anytime that we've seen anytime that Justin and I have gone to the movies and we've seen the trailer for Alien Romulus,
This is just
whenever it's towards the end of the trailer, like when you see Kaylee Spaney holding that big gun, like every time Justin's like, "Hey, that's the girl from Civil War."
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, does Justin like look away or some shit?
No,
No.
he looks at it and he's like, he looks at her and he's like, "Hey, that's the girl from Civil War." Like, because he definitely has not seen anything else that Kaylee Spaney has been in besides Civil War.
I don't know if I have either. What else is she in?
I have.
Priscilla.
I have.
She was in
Oh,
Priscilla.
yeah.
I have
Did you-
Pacific Rim Uprising.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck that movie.
I
hate that movie.
You know, I know it's terrible.
I know she was in Bad Times at the El Royale.
I haven't seen
Yes,
it.
I just saw that one too.
It's good.
And she was
A
also
little
in
bit
Craft
overhyped. Like
Legacy.
everybody was like, "Oh, that's a great like Tarantino like movie," and I'm just like, "It's good, but it feels like it's taking a bit too much from Tarantino."
Hmm.
And she was in
I
The Craft Legacy, which I've heard nothing but terrible things about.
I
Yeah.
saw it once. I thought it was okay.
I'm just gonna stick with the first Craft,
Yeah.
because that movie actually has a reason to exist.
yeah. In terms of Pacific Rim Uprising, though, I kind of have nostalgia for it, but like, I don't know, it's fine. If I'm going to rewatch one of the two, though, I'm definitely just going to watch the first one again. But like, I don't know. I used to watch that one all
Because
the
there's
time,
actually
though.
better fight
So-
scenes in the first one.
Yeah, but the second one though, I used to watch like all the time. Visual wise too, though, that movie is fucking man.
I'll give you
those
that. Like,
visuals
I'll
are
give you that. The
crazy.
visuals are pretty good. Like, I'll say they're pretty good. They're not
Visuals.
groundbreaking visuals though. Like, let's be real about that. They're not groundbreaking.
They're so good though.
They're good, not groundbreaking by any.
They're not groundbreaking. I never said they were, but like goddamn, they're good.
I'm just saying, in case anybody's like, they're the greatest visuals on planet Earth. I'm just like, you guys are not seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you guys did not
Cocaine
see like
werewolf.
what you guys have not even seen the first Alien. The effects in that movie actually really hold up.
What the fuck?
Let me
The
do
cocaine
that.
werewolf. Cocaine
Oh,
werewolf.
What the
is this?
fuck?
Jared just sent this in the group chat.
They did not.
That sounds like a fake movie.
They
They
did.
did
They
not
did.
do
They did.
cocaine world.
That sounds like a fake movie.
Yeah, it does.
I feel like they're just making these Z grade rip-offs of Cocaine Bear.
Heck is cocaine
Because of
Bear
how
did
successful that
fucking
movie
bang.
was, they were
Yeah.
just like, we're gonna make these Z grade rip-offs of Cocaine Bear. We're gonna make people watch them.
Mhm. And not to
Like,
mention,
you guys are not gonna get the magic of Cocaine Bear.
yeah, but not to
You can
mention
make that
Cocaine Bear
fun-
is hella good
Make
too.
that funny and
Mhm.
Cocaine Bear is actually
in a
fun. Like,
ridiculous.
it's
way.
stupid, yeah, but
Mhm.
like, that's the whole point. The movie is called
Yeah.
Cocaine Bear.
Yeah,
Have you done a watch along for
lot
it,
of
Luke, or no?
No, I
put
still
it
not done a
on the-
I want to do one in
Lots
August
of
for Cocaine Bear.
people.
Mm.
Lots
That's
of
one of the
people
ones I'm going to put on the
that-
August list is Cocaine Bear.
Lots of people put that movie on the worst of 2023, right next to
I don't. I
Not that
honestly
bad.
don't understand that, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. It's
No,
Cocaine Bear is
I
like
guess
is
people-
definitely one of those turn your brain off movies. Like if you can
Yeah.
I guess some
definitely.
people they wanted more out of it.
What
they
more can
thought
you
it was
ask
gonna
for
take-
though, dude? The
they-
bear did
they
fucking
wanted-
cocaine,
Exactly.
and
Just go
there
with the
is
flow.
funny human characters. Like the human characters
Mhm.
are actually still funny.
And the one fucker
Yeah,
that looks
just
like
go-
fucking David Spade.
Just
Wait,
go with the
are you
flow.
talking about which one of those are you talking about? Oh wait, isn't it the guy that gets his leg torn off? by
Yeah,
the
he was
bear?
like climbing up the tree and then couldn't.
Oh
get
yeah,
down.
and he's covered in cocaine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cocaine.
It's like he's like, oh, it's okay, you're safe. Bears can't climb trees. Of course they can.
I do cocaine. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Also, dude, I love Christian Convery in Cocaine Bear. I loved him in that movie. He was so freaking funny.
Mm.
It seems like that kind of thing where it stays with a man forever. The way he delivered the line was gold. Or wait,
Alden Ehrenreich
there was a
is
bear.
fucking
It
awesome
was
in that.
fucked.
Mhm.
And then the lady's like, "Hey, That's inappropriate. That still sounds like a school teacher.
Oh my god.
That movie cracks me up, man. I cannot lie. Oh, Alden
Yeah.
Ehrenreich, dude.
Alden Ehrenreich and fucking Cuba Gooding Jr. Fucking hell.
O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Oh, not Cuba Gooding Jr. Yeah.
It's O'Shea
That's
Jackson
crazy.
Jr.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I
Not
was gonna say with
fucking Cuba
him in the bear nap scene. She, what? The bear is a girl. Well, how do you know that?
Oh, just waking up from their.
Because I'm right under her fucking vagina.
no, it's good. Like that was definitely rephrased, but
Close enough.
it's close enough. But it's because it's vaginas on my ear. Or wait, it's not moving.
You can
I think
definitely
it died.
tell they
It
had.
died on top of me.
Well,
You can
it
definitely tell they
Like, I
stepped
like-
it up from the.
I
first
mean,
The
film.
funnier
technically-
part is how Alden Ehrenreich delivers the dialogue.
yeah. The thing is, though, is that the bear would have died from an overdose from doing all that cocaine.
Yeah, if people are like, it should be a practical bear. The bear would have died.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
it was a practical
Like, that's
bear,
why it's
he
gonna-
would've
that's why it's a
died and they
CGI
would've gotten
bear.
a lawsuit.
Hmm.
That's why it's a CGI bear, and people are complaining like, "Oh, it has terrible CGI." Do you guys think they're going to use an actual bear to do cocaine? It has to be a
You
CGI
have to
bear.
do the best they can, best they could.
Or at least do like a CGI hybrid, but yeah.
Yeah, a mix of
But bro,
CG
like,
and
when he-
CG
Like when that
or
when that 50-cent looking David
Mhm.
Spade falls from the tree, and then the bear just jumps down.
Mhm.
He just snorts a line off his leg. Oh wait, what about that scene in the cabin, like with the station or whatever? The guy opens the door, the bear's going like a dog, and then he's like, "That's a fucking bear." Kaboom! Gets shot right in the back of the head.
Mhm.
There's so many memorable moments from that movie. Like,
Yeah, I didn't think it was as bad as people made it out to be. A lot of
that
people,
was I remember
like,
when I first saw it in
why
the theater.
are y'all
that-
hating on this movie? It's supposed to be dumb. Come on,
Mhm.
what's the problem?
yeah,
You
it's
don't
supposed
like
to be
it?
stupid.
Fine,
Like,
but just
you guys gotta remember like what movies are meant to be stupid. Like let's go around the table. Like let's at least name one movie that is meant to be stupid. Like we know it's dumb, but it's meant to be that way.
I don't fucking know.
mhm.
Crank,
Crank.
definitely Crank. Like, it's stupid, but it's the right kind of stupid. Like it's supposed to be
Mhm.
dumb. Or
Well, I'd
The
say
Beekeeper.
shoot 'em up.
Yep.
Shoot 'em up is a good one. Shoot 'em up is a good one.
Kenny also says Deep Blue Sea. This is
Yes,
exactly. I
absolutely
love
Deep Blue Sea, especially that. Spoiler alert, especially for Samuel L. Jackson's death scene. Yes, yes. That movie's definitely stupid.
Right,
Oh,
right,
and
that was
fucking-
an underrated
fucking
film
Resident
and
Evil.
one of my favorite horror films
All-
last year.
All of these movies.
I would say mainly.
I
I
enjoyed-
think I'd say honestly
I
the
enjoyed
dumbest
Paul
one out of the
W.S. Anderson
franchise is
one. It was a guilty pleasure.
I think the dumbest one out of that franchise is Afterlife.
Yeah, that one's like the most
That's
like
the dumbest
stupid
one of the
fun.
franchise.
That's like
But
the,
it's still-
the most stupid
Still
fun.
guilty
Yeah.
pleasure fun in my opinion.
The only point where it actually gets bad though is like 5 and 6.
Oh, I
Five is-
remember
five is
enjoying
bad, but
Final Chapter
6?
when I first reviewed it in 2017. But
Mhm.
having thought about it and went back to it, I'm like, why did I? It's kind of a guilty pleasure, but it's like the editing is my biggest problem with that.
Oh
And-
yeah.
Mainly with
The
the final
whole-
chapter. The final chapter is where it just took it to a new low.
and the whole story decisions were
Like it just
very
goes
crazy.
for the most nauseating and just the most nauseating and the most bullshit looking camera work. Not just for directing, but with the editing that I've ever seen in my life. Like if you guys thought the camera work in Monkey Man was nauseating, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh, I haven't seen the Monkey Man.
A lot of people have complained that the shaky cam is very
was going
nauseating.
to,
with
but
Monkey Man.
they didn't.
Like whenever like I hear people,
that's
like
the
whenever I
big
hear
common
like
complaint
any
on
flaws
the
with
internet.
Monkey Man,
I'm
that's
like-
the one I typically hear is the shaky cam.
Mm-hmm.
But even watching it at home, like I never really see the problem. Like for some people, I do see it
I guess some people
because
just.
some people do get
I
motion
can
sickness, and I do
understand.
see that for sure. But for other people, I'm like,
Mhm.
you guys got to remember, Dev Patel did not have a lot of money
Yeah.
to make this
That was-
movie
that
because
was
the
like
film's budget
5
was only
million.
$10 million.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with a lot of movies. Sometimes the shaky cam can be a problem, even Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey in some aspects. But I give them a little bit of a pass because they didn't have the best to work with, and so they have to work around it with the shaky cam.
I would say mainly
Tina
with Monkey Man
running, but-
because there were points where they filmed it on an iPhone and then also on GoPros because they didn't have enough money
Yeah, some
to
of the
use
cinematography
actual like,
didn't.
film cameras.
Yeah, also some of like the shots like out in the city, like especially like during the action sequences, didn't really look that good either. Like I don't know. I mean, like when
Even,
you're
like-
like when you're at points when they're like actually like just like walking through the city and whatnot, like the one bit where they're like the music's playing and there's like the suitcase that they're like like handing off to people and whatnot. That looks good. The action sequences, like specifically the first action sequence, like once it gets to like the shaky cam bit and they're on the scooter, it doesn't look good.
I'll just say the shaky cam honestly didn't bother me. Like,
Yeah,
even watching especially watching it at home, like I haven't really had much of an issue with it. Like,
that's fair.
because I feel like with the shaky cam watching it at home with Monkey Man, I think it's better utilized at home because in the theater
Imagine watching it in 3D. Imagine watching it in 3D. Oh.
people would be like theaters will have to mop up all that vomit.
Mm-hmm.
Like especially in one of the boxing ring scenes, like where the camera actually does the flip,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like, oh yeah, the people are gonna be vomiting towards that shit.
You're gonna be going like,
But I thought that was, but again, I actually thought that was pretty creative, like the way that they used that, the way that they did that camera trick, where they did like a whole flip.
that was really cool. Yeah.
That was actually pretty creative, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And the two most notable, like, can you agree with me that the two most notable action sequences in Monkey Man are the bathroom and kitchen fights?
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, all of the third act fight was fucking awesome. I love that action sequence.
Especially like when he's
It's
fighting all those guys in the diner.
Mhm. It's just
Dude, the
I kinda
elevator
hated-
scene.
Yeah,
the
the elevator
elevator
scene's
scene.
great. I just hated the chase scene. That scene was just not good. Not very well.
Like I wanted to
executed.
say this like again, dude. But the elevator scene, like when he's stabbing that guy, he just puts the knife in his mouth and just stabs him. I'm like, oh my god.
Mhm.
And I'm not spoiling anything because if you guys have seen the Red Band trailer, then that actually is a shot in the trailer.
Mhm.
I did see the Red Band trailer. The shaky cam isn't that much of a problem with me when you use it effectively.
Yeah.
Well, they did it really
Because
well in my opinion
sometimes-
with Monkey Man. They actually did it really
Because
well.
sometimes you're not gonna have a whole lot to work with money wise, and you have to find ways to do certain shots.
Well, and plus there was a lot of production problems with Monkey Man. Like Dev Patel broke 2 of his toes, got an eye infection, and broke his hand. So he had to get some medical treatment.
Mhm.
And
See,
also,
the one
shooting on
movie that
location
I
is not cheap. Like
the one scene that I actually think has an effective use of shaky cam is Creed 3. If you guys know what I mean with it,
Yeah,
there's
I know
there's the third act boxing match. Holy shit, I love that scene.
I mean, also in Renfield, I didn't really mind the shaky cam.
There wasn't really a whole lot
in the
of
apartment fight. There
cam,
actually
though.
is a lot of shaky cam.
Yeah, but that's like really the only sequence that has it. So
And
I
then
mean-
people are like, "Oh, this movie has a lot of shaky cam." I'm like, "That's just really just
not
one
really.
scene."
Not really. Yeah.
Well, I mean, also the restaurant fight also did have a little bit of shaky cam.
Yeah, but it wasn't like, you know, overtaking.
It wasn't like, whoa. Like,
it wasn't in your face. Yeah.
the
Also,
apartment
I am
fight scene was
so.
definitely more in your face with the shaky cam.
Oh yeah. Also, I am so happy. Xbox Game Pass is getting fucking COD Black Ops 2 early. Oh my god.
That's
Or not
awesome.
Black Ops 2, Black Ops 6. Holy
6.
shit.
Okay.
Oh my god. I can't wait for that fucking game. It looks so good. There was a shot in the trailer that looked amazing. It's like this dude does like a backward slide into a train car. Oh my god. I can't wait for that fucking campaign. Oh man.
But Mike, is there anything else that you've watched recently besides the two we just pointed out at the beginning?
Well, one second. I recently watched shit. What else? I rewatched the Bad Boys movies. Loved fucking mainly like all of them really, but yeah. Ride or Die's fantastic. Loved 2 a lot.
2 is great, man.
Love 2.
Just shut the fuck up and let me drive. How's that?
Yeah. For Life and Ride or Die. For Life and Ride or Die 2 are fucking awesome.
I did watch Dario Argento's this. Wait, okay, I gotta remember how to say it. The Stendhal syndrome. Because I found it on Shudder thanks to this dude.
You're welcome.
I checked it out and I really enjoyed it. That's the second Giallo film I actually enjoyed.
Nice.
And it's actually the 5th one that I watched, I think. Yeah, it was the 5th one that I watched because I watched Suspiria, which I adored. Tenebrae, which I did not like really at all. The score was just headache inducing.
Yeah.
And the film itself I just thought was boring as hell. The Beyond, not good. And Deep Red, which was a piece of shit. Everybody loves Deep Red, and I'm like, I do not get it. It's bad. Like,
yeah.
And then the Stendhal syndrome, which was really good. I actually really enjoyed that.
That's good.
And then I watched Back to Black earlier today, the Amy Winehouse movie.
Nice.
I do not think it's as bad as people make it out to be. Everybody talks about it like it's the worst piece of shit on planet Earth. Or like the worst biopic of all time, the most despicable one. You guys have obviously not watched Blonde. That's way more despicable than Back to Black.
I will never watch Blonde.
Good.
Good for you. Good for you.
Good for you, buddy, because you're actually saving yourself 2 hours and 40
I can't do it because the fact that you just dehumanize Marilyn Monroe the way they did.
And then they just and then I feel like the writers just called up Ana de Armas and just asked her to do a bunch of sex scenes for 2 hours, like for 2.5 hours.
It's not even that.
And then people like to claim that
and
certain stuff like that, like get sexually assaulted and stuff like that. And then in Back to Black, people like to claim that they treated Amy Winehouse like an alcoholic. You idiots! She died of alcohol poisoning at 27 years old.
I think the backlash comes from a lot of diehard Amy Winehouse fans who.
But they gotta remember, dude, she lived a pretty tough life.
Winehouse, though.
Yeah,
she did live a painful life.
She lived a tough life, and she died tragically at a very young age.
Yeah, I remember that when she died. I was
then people complained that they treated her like a bitch.
To some of her music growing up.
I even was talking about this with Mike earlier that I heard another complaint from people about Back to Black that they treated her like a bitch.
Because that's how she fucking was. Because she probably that's what most famous people are like. They're kind of
Yeah,
assholes.
Exactly. Like
I also think another complaint with it is simply because of the directing choice, Sam Taylor Johnson.
because it's the same director that did 50 Shades of Grey,
Yeah, another movie I will never watch, 50 Shades.
which
hell
I
no,
will admit,
trilogy.
I will admit, Back to Black was a step up from 50 Shades of Grey. Like, I'll say that for sure. But don't complain like about the director choice or anything like that. If you complain about the director choice and you say the movie sucks, you're an idiot. Like,
Yeah.
Like, and I'll say this, like I said, if you complain that they treated Amy Winehouse like an alcoholic, you're also an idiot because she died of alcohol poisoning.
So she was.
Exactly. I mean, she's smoked quite a bit and she drank quite a bit. So there's your answer. So
It was
I enjoyed
unhealthy.
it. Like,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. So I did like it a tad bit more than Bob Marley One Love. I will say that. I liked it a little bit more than that one.
It's good to know because I don't like Bob Marley One Love, but yeah,
I will say though, Marissa Abella was phenomenal as Amy Winehouse.
that's
Like,
good.
Funnily enough, I actually listened to I actually heard one of Amy Winehouse's songs on the radio the other day, and I was like, God, I should probably watch Back to Black because I think it was their song Rehab. Yeah, it was Rehab that I heard on the radio the other day. That's a great song, dude. Like, but I can understand if you're not an Amy Winehouse fan, you not liking that movie. Like, I can definitely understand that.
You know, or if you are an Amy Winehouse fan and you're a die-hard Amy Winehouse fan and you weren't happy with the way it was portrayed, but you have to take into account that
That's how
she
she
did have a
was.
pretty rough.
Yeah, and then people are going to complain about that. Like, oh, she was the nicest lady on planet Earth. Some bio, like, you got to remember, dude. Like, not all music icons were the nicest people.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Even
like, who was another one that was kind of a piece of shit in regards to like how
Elton John.
Axl Rose is the one that comes to mind for me because he's been called racist and disrespectful to fans. And he also was the catalyst, like, according to people, he was the catalyst for the band's breakup back in the day. So
yeah, I mean that's usually the lead singer is what gets them to fall apart. Freddie Mercury.
But the one that comes, but the number one choice for that is Axl Rose. Like,
yeah,
because apparently he is racist. So
you could kind of say Ray Charles because the movie they do depict him. He was a great person. He was a great musician. He was a great businessman, and he was a nice person to people. But he was a bit of a hard ass, and that movie did not shy away from showing that part. But
yeah, exactly. And I like when movies don't shy away from that. Like,
which movie?
That's also that
Ray
movie
Charles?
is
You're
in
talking about the movie Ray with Jamie Foxx.
with Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on YouTube for free with advertisements. It's one of my favorites. It celebrates its 20th anniversary in October. Love that movie.
Walk the Line. Walk the Line's another one. Like,
yeah,
they kind of did depict some of the dark side of Johnny Cash.
Yeah, that's what I like about biopics. They show the good, but they also don't shy away from the bad.
See, that's what I didn't love about Bohemian Rhapsody is that it was afraid of making Freddie Mercury look bad. Which, I mean, it's respectful to not shit on his legacy.
They did improve upon with Rocket Man.
Yeah, it was dark. But the thing is with Bohemian Rhapsody,
but you should have just. I feel like if you just went for it with the rated R and showed the negative side, I get it. You want to respect him in the best way you can, but you still have to show the negative side.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I want to say another one that kind of
because everyone knows. If they know who Freddie Mercury is. The thing is, though, if they know who Freddie Mercury is, like if they knew the name and you knew how he died, you already know he wasn't an angel. And that movie made him out to be an angel. So, like,
Yeah, I understand that, but
Mm.
I'll tell you this one that didn't shy away from that. At least in the second half, Elvis,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
because in the later
Elvis.
part of his life, he turned into a drug addict.
Yeah.
So
I just
like
They didn't.
even on
hate.
stage, he even fired his manager.
You know, thank God for that because that dude was a dickhead.
But
complete
that's the thing I also liked
ass.
about that movie is how they depicted his manager, like as an actual dickhead. Like,
Hmm.
Yeah, I know some people didn't like that movie because they didn't like. Some people didn't like Austin Butler in that or in Dune Part Two. And that's fine. There's no reason to
what's wrong with
argue.
Austin Butler though, dude?
Yeah.
Like,
I
The
think
only
they
thing I don't like about
I
Elvis
think
is Tom Hanks. That's the only thing I don't
I
like about
think
that
they
movie.
just hold on, hate Austin Butler easily because they hold on to Disney and Nickelodeon when he's moved way past that and he's showing his range. I thought he was
yeah,
pretty good in
and
Elvis,
dude,
and he
you
was
can
pretty
tell.
damn good in Dune Part Two.
Yeah, and with Elvis, you can tell he was prepped for that role. Like,
Hmm.
Yeah, he
like
got the voice down
he has
pat,
the look,
the
he had the
speaking
voice.
mannerisms down pat.
Yeah, and speaking of Austin Butler though, I cannot wait for the Bike Riders.
Oh man, the movie looks so fucking good. Point it
I
down.
cannot wait for the Bike Riders.
What about the bar? Point it down.
Dude, Tom
Fucking
Hardy, Jodie
bar.
Comer, and Austin Butler, perfect trio.
That "point it down" line gives me fucking chills.
Wait, that's a line in the trailer, right?
Yeah, point it down. Yeah.
Oh man, I seriously cannot wait for the Bike Riders.
So excited for it. The early buzz.
I hope
for
I
it,
get to
too,
see it in
is
theaters because
fantastic.
I actually really want to see it on the big screen.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, I love character-driven dramas. So
Yes. Also, theaters.
sometimes character-driven
Stop
dramas are like the
pulling
best
your
kind of movies.
damn movies from theaters just because they're not doing well. Stop doing that and
Exactly.
stop
Yeah.
releasing these movies on VOD 2 weeks
Mhm.
earlier. Let the movie play for at least 4 to 6 months. Can you handle that?
Or I would say like
More
at least a
people will go
month.
see it.
I would say at
I
least a
would
month.
say I understand the frustrations with people because some of these movies do need, especially the bigger films, needs a longer theatrical play to recoup
You
their
want
full budget, and more people want to go see it. And to
you
people,
actually
stop
want to know a
complaining
movie
that
that
everything is not original anymore.
and
Stop complaining.
they're fucking idiots for that because there actually is original films out there.
The
But what I
problem
wanted to
is
say
they're not
was
going to see it.
yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
It's
And
like
you want to know something?
Furiosa.
You want to know a movie that I feel like really needed I feel like deserved a longer theatrical run?
Yeah,
Is
absolutely.
The Fall Guy. The
Mhm.
Fall Guy deserved a
Yeah.
longer theatrical run.
The fact
Because
that they
that
just
was
dumped that
even though
movie.
people are like, oh, it's based off an 80s TV show. Not a lot of people have heard of it.
So you could have let the movie play a little bit longer. More people will have went to go see it, and they'd be like, "Oh,
Because there was a
okay, the
lot
Fall
of
Guy."
people
And
there's like a lot of people on the platform. Like when that trailer came out, everybody was talking about it. Like,
everybody was hyped. Even when I went to go see the Marvels in 3D with my sisters, that we saw the trailer, and I was curious, but then they just dumped it in the theaters, and then it did not get a good. It didn't even get a fighting
like
chance.
I was
I'm
even
like,
hyped for it once I saw the trailer. Like I saw that
Mhm.
trailer for the Night Swim, and I was hyped as hell to go see the Fall Guy.
I
Yeah.
did not see Nice Swim. I heard that was crap.
It is bad.
Mhm.
That's
and
a rough movie to
Imaginary.
watch.
But
It's a rough one.
I've been trying to catch up on stuff on Letterboxd. That's why it's taking me a lot to catch up on Letterboxd. I recently, at the end of last month, I watched Terror, and it's been pretty frustrating for 2024 horror. Because aside from Abigail and Lisa Frankenstein, Civil War, and Immaculate, it's been pretty frustrating with me. The Strangers
Did
Chapter
you
1,
see Josh? I was gonna ask though, dude. Did you see Late Night with the Devil?
I was going to, but they brought up the controversy using it. But I'm still probably going to give it a try because
Do it. It's amazing.
Please check it out, dude. It's actually really
just
good.
because the
And don't let
controversy with
the
it is
AI
the
controversy shit that's been going around online bother you because
It's literally for
people are
like
all
2
people are
seconds
saying is
of
like, here's
only
the
3
thing.
seconds from what I
People are
heard,
just like
and people
people are
make a
just
big
like,
fuss
oh,
about it, trying to
AI
boycott
images,
it.
fuck this movie.
Yeah,
Like that's what they're all like.
Yes, it's not. Yes, AI is wrong, but that gives you no reason to freaking boycott a movie for 3 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. I felt like it was probably because of budget cuts or something.
Yeah, honestly, that's
that
probably
might be
what
the
it
problem
was.
with why we had AI images for the movie. Probably because of budget cuts.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll probably watch it because aside from Immaculate, Abigail, Lisa Frankenstein, which is pretty underrated, and Civil War, it has not been the strongest for horror with me.
I can kind of agree with that because
I hated Terror with very
Terror
few
was
redeeming qualities. I
Mhm.
edited a review of this before with the live stream. The rants review will be up soon.
Yeah, that movie is kind of shit.
It
But
has
I'm gonna
few
look at my
but
list for horror movies.
it had a few positives to it that I could find, but it wasn't enough to sit through this movie. Founders Day just really pissed me off.
Yeah,
The
that was
Strangers
bad.
Chapter
I was gonna see,
1.
like, so. Sorry.
The Strangers Chapter 1, I didn't hate it as much as everyone else. I was just frustrated with dumb character decisions and the writing.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank
I don't
you.
hate it. I don't hate it, but it's just like it's frustrating. It's just such a
Yeah, I was
frustrating
frustrated
And-
with
and
the
by the way-
writing
by the way,
and the
Josh.
character decision.
Thank you
You are
for
the
saying that
dude.
the characters were dumb because they are in the Strangers Chapter 1. They're dumb as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yes, I will.
They are
I'll
so
give
dumb,
the
and people are
movie- I'll
telling them like,
give it
"Oh, they're actually
this.
smarter than the first film." Fuck off, dude. They're dumber.
I'll give the Strangers Chapter 1 this. I said in my review, I did like the camera work. I did like some moments of tension. I thought the two leads, especially Madeline Petch, did fine. I just wish the characters
Madeline
were better
Petch,
written.
I thought she did fine too. Like she was fine in the movie, but her character is an idiot. Like,
Yeah, it's like I'm saying.
like
And
that's
for the
that's
first
what I'm
Well,
trying
few
to
yeah,
say.
minutes, I
Her
was-
character's an idiot, but the performance was fine.
She did okay for what she was given, but
For the
Yeah, I'll
first
give-
couple
like, I'll say
minutes
that.
of Strangers Chapter 1, I wasn't hating the main guy because he was standing up, trying to stand up to his girlfriend and such. I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, I'm on your side. Then the minute
Whoa,
he just
what the
fucking
fuck is
leaves,
that?
oh,
yeah, the minute he
minute
leaves
he
on the
just
bike,
leaves, I'm like,
Mhm.
fuck this, you deserve to get killed.
exactly.
But I didn't
The fact that they just want to go up to town on the bike when they could just fucking leave on the bike.
Just leave.
Like,
It's like
just
I have the
leave
same
already.
frustration
Like, you
with
could
Winnie
do-
the Pooh, the characters in Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey Part 1. I'm like, just fucking don't hand the girl your phones. Keep your phone. The girl in the swimming pool. Get out of the swimming pool. Get in and go tell somebody
Exactly.
somebody's stalking you.
Hold on one
freaking
second. I want to point this comment out for a second. No, they are not.
It's all
No,
right, Cam.
they
You're
are
allowed.
not.
It's
They
all
are
right, Cam.
dumber.
You're allowed to have a different
But
opinion.
I guess fair enough, but
I just don't
honestly,
understand.
when the quote, like when that started coming up, like when that person came knocking on the door, is Tamara here? Like every
was like,
single time that
no,
happened, right
bitch,
after that,
she's
I wanted
not
to leave.
fucking here.
Like I'm not joking you, Mike. Every single time that happened, I wanted to leave.
Like
I'm not even joking you. After like the third time that happened, I almost left.
The third time is actually when I left.
Yeah,
I
the
was like, oh
third
my
time
fucking
it
God.
just got on my nerves.
Like
between
I'm not even joking you. The third time that happened,
Yeah.
I almost left. Like
I did leave. So there's that.
that was. I will honestly say that was actually your better choice of walking out of a movie. Was that one? Because I will say that The Strangers Chapter 1 is worse than Napoleon. Like I know they're not comparable films, but just because.
haven't
But
seen
I'm saying
Napoleon.
that.
Yeah,
Here's the thing. I'm saying that because Mike walked out of both of them. So
I was going to watch Napoleon, but I was trying to wait for the 4-hour director's cut, which I'm not.
and it's not going to happen anymore. So Yeah.
Cam, they had every reason to leave town, though. They had every reason.
Exactly. They
had
Every
every
reason
like
to leave
after
town,
after he
or
got
at
on the
least
bike, he should have just got his girl and was like, "Hey, we should actually."
Hey,
leave."
baby, let's ride.
or at least shoot them. Take your gun.
Oh yeah,
take
the
your gun
shotgun
and shoot
scene.
them.
Like when he had
Exactly.
the shotgun up to that girl's face, he didn't shoot, and I'm like, dude, fucking
You know what?
shoot her.
I'll give it this. At least the character Allison Blood and Honey, at least she tried before she
Yeah.
got killed. You may
The
have
thing is,
failed.
though,
At
the
least
thing
you
is, though,
tried.
I don't 100% disagree with Cam, but like I don't agree because I think they're on par with the original Strangers. Because the Strangers, all of the movies, the human like the main characters let it down because they're idiots.
Why would they have left when they left to get food? If you're being an asshole to the girl because he ain't put a ring on her finger, or because she's a
would,
vegetarian,
honestly, by
I will
that
say
point, I would have
something.
just left. Like,
Mhm.
I will say something. I'm like, don't talk about her like that again. I'm
Exactly.
Like, get your
And
stuff.
also,
We going
and also
like
the
just
thing
leave.
is, and also the thing is too, like even just like the fact that they're being judgmental and shit like that, it's just like, you know, even without that,
Like
they were
especially
getting
in the
creeped
beginning
out.
of the movie.
They were getting creeped
like,
out,
I remember
and pretty blatantly, obviously, that mechanic dude broke down the car. He was the reason that the car was
Yeah.
broken down, and I don't think they're even gonna
Mechanic.
fucking explain it because apparently she's tied up in chapter 2 at some point. So like, they're not gonna explain what the fuck was going on. It's just
If
gonna
and
be
there's
more
literally
of the
no
same shit.
I
explanation
only
for
hope
like.
chapter
I swear
2
to
and
God, if
3
there's
is
no.
And
at
like,
least a little
look,
bit
I know
followable.
it's like, and here, look, I know. Let me just say this. Let me just say this about chapter 1. Like, but here's another like. Here's another thing I hate about the Strangers chapter 1. The look of the killers is the fucking same. I'm tired of it.
They changed
I'm
the
tired of
baghead.
seeing the
They
same
changed the
killers.
baghead. They changed the baghead just a tiny bit, but that's
It
it.
looks the same.
I don't
It
mind
looks
the
the
way they
same.
look, even though I feel like they could change it
And I'm
up
like-
a little bit.
Like, and here's the thing. I've already seen the look of those kinds of killers twice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
the
time for something
the
new.
First movie in Prairie Night, you could change it up just a little bit. But
No, dude, they were trust me, dude, they were the same. They're the
I mean,
same.
Anything,
they had the same masks. It's just like different outfits.
I know
like-
it's different outfits, but the
Chocolate
masks
a little
are
bit
the
more
freaking
tolerable.
same. And I'm like,
They-
give
they
me
are.
different masks.
But
I've already
also-
seen this twice before.
Also,
Give me something different.
like I said, they're not smarter than the OG, but goddamn, it gets on my nerves even more just because there's so many obvious ways to get out of this fucking place that they don't take.
Don't shoot.
Exactly.
The
Like there's
xenomorph is
way,
gonna
like
be
there's
right
way
there
more
in front
obvious.
of you.
Like they could like they had plenty of time. Like once they got in that car before the baghead dude tried to ram him in. Like, here's the thing: they had plenty of time to get out of there before they started getting rammed by the baghead dude.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Yeah,
Cam, he's
I'm
not
with Cam.
saying.
Oh, I
I'm
can't
with
start
Cam.
the car.
He's
No,
not
the
saying.
car's not gonna work.
He's not saying to remove the iconic mask of the
I
Strangers.
want.
All
I'm
Luke's
saying
trying to
I
say
wanted something
is try
different.
something
I
different.
wanted something
Mhm.
different for the
We're
look
not
of the killers.
saying to remove the mask. Just
Yeah.
change it up
And
a
like
little.
I was fine with the looks. It's just like they didn't do anything different.
Like
It's
they
just
weren't.
like,
They
yeah.
weren't scary to me because I've already seen it before.
Your time,
Mhm.
our time.
Like that's kind of. So look, I respect you, Cam, for why you enjoy the movie. I get it, but just
Look,
for me personally, I was by the third time they were just like, "Is tomorrow here?" I wanted to just leave the theater, like, and I was pretty much bored throughout. Then, like I was pretty much bored throughout the rest of the movie.
Mhm.
Like,
I'm just
and like,
I'm
and here's
really
the thing:
enjoying
the
this
diner
a
scene,
lot more.
like when when the boyfriend points out that his girlfriend is vegan. And the reactions they were giving, I was just like, "You guys are
Honestly, they did
what
that.
the hell's wrong with you?"
Like, honestly, I'm be like, what's your problem? You do you have a problem with me dating a vegan? Because if that's so,
I'm not talking about
I
the
can take my
looks
stuff
of the
and
killers.
leave.
It's the masks. The masks are the
I'm also
same.
really.
I wanted
really
something a
enjoying
little bit
it.
different.
I mean, yeah, and they
Rewatch
did
of
tweak the
Aliens
mask just
so
a tiny
far.
bit, but still.
But it still looks the
I
same.
do like.
Like,
Yeah, it's the
I
same.
do
It's the
like
same
this bond
concept.
between Newt and Ripley.
Yeah.
it's literally the same mask, and
Yeah,
I'm done
it's
with
the
it.
same mask. Say whatever you
I want a
about
different
Blood and
mask
Honey
at
Part
least. Like, give me
2.
something
At
different, and
least
maybe
you
I'll
could
actually
tell
have a
they
little bit
try.
more intrigue.
At least you could tell. I haven't watched Blood and Honey 2 yet, but I can tell from the trailers and from the behind the scenes they changed up the designs way more of those characters. And I also think the design of Al is pretty cool. It gives me
Hold on a second. Because every single time it got to Michael's mask being different, it actually is different.
Mhm.
Yes,
the burns
that's what
on the
I
hair,
love
like
about.
the burn on him, especially in Halloween Kills, it's different.
That's what
For the
I
look of
love
Michael,
about
it's
all
different.
13 Halloween
The looks
movies
for the strangers, though,
that
in
he
regards to
did.
the masks, are the same.
And
That's
you
why.
think that
That's
you
why I
wouldn't
love.
think you wouldn't think for like people like them who are just like invading people's houses that they keep the same masks because then they're easy to track. So like
Exactly.
why
That's
would you-
another good
if
point.
they're
Even
trying to
Fred-
make it if they're trying to make
Even
it,
with
you know,
Freddy
where it's like
Krueger, they always try and change up his makeup differently in Nightmare on Elm
Yeah.
Street.
and I mean also the same thing too though, like, you know, if they're trying to make it like based on a true story, which utter bullshit, but okay.
I'm not buying that for 1 minute. Even with
Yeah.
the very
Like,
first movie, I didn't buy it.
I'll say
fully.
this, though. Despite how dumb the characters are in the first one, I actually did kind of buy that it was a true story.
Yeah.
Like, I actually did kind of buy into that, but in the second one, I did not buy that.
No.
But
The first
Yeah,
one
the
I did,
dumb
though. Like, I'll say that. The
decisions
first one
there-
I did.
like Pray at Night, you could have had Christina Hendricks just take one of them and just beat the crap out of them, kill them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So,
But
yeah,
and
like-
the biggest defense for people with Strangers Chapter 1, you need dumb decisions for the movie to work. Okay, a part of me understands that to a certain extent. If you're doing it, it's like Cody Leach, he said it in his review of Strangers Chapter 1. For a few times is understandable. But for the entire movie, you can be smarter. You can be smarter. Midsommar, I had the same problem with Midsommar.
Okay, Cam, but okay, it's not a slasher movie. It's not like they're trying to make the same exact killers. Like it's
like, and saying keeping the killers recognizable makes sense. I don't think it does.
It does, but not for what The Strangers is. It's not a slasher franchise. That's why I don't.
It's a home invasion franchise, so
exactly.
It's like you couldn't,
and it shouldn't be a fucking franchise. It shouldn't be a fucking franchise.
The first one's good enough on its own, but then
and if they really wanted to make it a true story, why the fuck are there 3 of them? Why the fuck are there 3 of them?
It should be more than 3.
Like, and plus, like,
be 1.
Like, I have to applaud my Lily, by the way. Shout out to Lily, one of our friends in our group chat. She's the best.
Yeah, Lily, she's awesome.
I loved it. I'm gonna read off her review on this because I thought it was great. I'm gonna see if I can find it on Letterboxd. There it is. She says, like, okay, so here is Lily's review for The Strangers Chapter 1, and I quote, "Yeah, no. One chapter of this is more than enough. We don't need any more. Thanks."
That was hilarious.
I'm like, Lily, you rock.
Yeah.
Like that kind of also sums up my thoughts on the movie.
And on I was pretty spot on. But
yeah, I can tell you this though. Like her review for The Strangers Chapter 1 sums up Mike and I's thoughts on the movie.
Yeah.
If it was me
one chapter is enough.
The situation with the boyfriend character in Chapter 1, I'm like, get your stuff. We finna go.
One chapter, I will say, one chapter is enough unless they actually like magically are able to do some shit.
Because I feel like they did nothing with the first. I felt like they did nothing with Chapter 1 just besides rehash the entirety of the first movie.
They give me something a little bit more surprising and at least a little bit more tolerable.
Yes, and at least something that's actually worthwhile and not just the strangers all over again.
Yeah,
like, I want that. Like, here's the thing: I want at least something different with this franchise. And
yeah,
with Chapter 2, I want something a little bit more different instead of it just being the same shit.
That's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be. But like,
that's what a sequel is supposed to be. Just like Alien.
But a movie that can make fun of the same shit being done over again
Mhm.
something like 22 Jump Street is actually done right.
Yes.
Like,
Also,
just
one
make
thing I
fun
just want
of
to
it.
add. I just want to add this. I think it was 3C Films said this. So you guys know Chris.
Yeah, I know Chris. He's
Yeah.
been a supporter of my channel for
That's
a
good.
couple of years.
That's awesome. But anyway, so he was saying like some news coverage video over the new look from Strangers Chapter 2 that they're just like doing the same kind of shit, and it's just like he said, I feel like this is gonna be one of those twists where it's like pretty obviously the town is like a cult, like a religious cult, because like the little kid that like goes around is like selling or handing out pamphlets for the church and whatnot. I was like, okay, yeah, I swear to God, if they go a
See,
fucking religious
and
cult,
those-
if they go a
those
religious
kids were
cult
like
path,
that would
dude.
actually kind of be interesting.
it
You may
would.
not.
But every fucking big twist like that is a religious cult. Why?
Yes, it is.
It's fucking.
And Cam, no, dude. It is just a flat out rehash
No,
of the first
Cam.
one.
It's not shot for
It's
shot.
the
It is
same
the same
as
beat,
that
yes.
movie.
It's the same freaking like
It's not like shot for shot, but there is a lot of really similar shots, and
If you want
the
to
plot beats are the
reintroduce
same.
audiences to the
the
strangers,
plot beats are just the
watch
same, and I'm like, I
original
want something new
film
with this.
Or Pray at Night.
And
Chapter
I
two,
get
just at
Well, at least let me give you this:
some-
Pray at Night tried something cooler, like making it like actually making it a slasher,
but
which
The
I
Strangers
liked. I
shouldn't be-
actually liked
the
that about
Strangers
Pray at
shouldn't
Night.
be a
They
flash.
actually did it like they had like
they
a
shouldn't
cool
be a
slasher
slasher
vibe
though.
with it.
Yeah, but they shouldn't be slashers.
They should just be home invaders, not just
Mhm.
not slasher killers. And that one kill that you see in the first like 3 minutes of chapter 1, what is that?
What the
What
hell
is
is
that?
yeah.
Like you don't even see that kill.
What the hell
I'm
is
just
that?
like, and I'm just like, oh great, yeah, I knew what Jacob was talking about because I saw Jacob's review for the Strangers Chapter 1
Yeah,
before I saw the movie.
Yeah, I saw his review after I saw the movie.
I saw his review before I saw the movie, and I was like, and when I saw that first 3 minutes, I was like, yeah, I knew what he was talking about.
Of course, we want it to be different, but if
Yeah.
you're gonna
Yes,
do, if you're
but-
gonna do,
We don't
if
want
you're
it to
gonna
be the
do-
I
exact
want them to
same
try
fucking
something
movie.
different
But
with
if
the
you're
home
gonna,
invasion genre, not just
if
the
you're
same
gonna be
shit.
different with the home invasion, if you're gonna do home invasion, it's got to be different, Cam. You understand?
Not just
Right,
the
yeah.
same shit. Like the Strangers Chapter 1 is pretty much every single home invasion film you've seen.
And I get what he means though. It's like it's like they're reintroducing the strangers and whatnot, but like
Yeah, I get it.
my God, it's like I get that, but they literally did nothing different. Like like I get, even if they just added like 15 minutes onto it just to like lead you into chapter 2, I get that. Like if
Like
there
after
was
they just
if they,
did to be continued, like after they just hit that Pablo to be continued, I was like, nope, I'm done.
okay, the thing is though, I think if they really wanted to intrigue audiences, add 15 minutes to it so then they can expand just a tiny bit to leave you an actual cliffhanger, not just the fucking
Yeah.
bagheads in the hospital, so you can see what they're actually trying to fucking do with this, and not just leave you with the exact same shit that you got from the first movie. It's just like
Exactly.
I don't get why they fucking did that.
You're saying like add 15 extra minutes to the ending and add something unexpected, like what
Exactly.
the strangers really want to do.
Yeah, do like a
Over
Kill
time.
Bill style. Do like a Kill Bill style ending where it's like, you know
Oh, that's
how like they say, like, does she know she has a kid or something like that? Like do something like that where it actually like leaves off on a note where you're actually wanting to come back and not just the fucking bagheads in the hospital. Like I don't give a shit about that. Like I want to know what the fuck's
bagheads
going
in the
on.
hospital. How scary is that?
Yeah.
And then just to be continued. I'm just like,
Exactly. That's it. And
I
that's
was like, oh, come
same shit.
on.
And that's the same shit that they did in Pray at Night, is they just left it off in the hospital. Like,
so many of the same beats from the first two films, and they just culminated that, and then just made the worst version possible.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure 2024 horror. I will watch Late Night with the Devil. I'm not gonna let that controversy stop me. I wanna
Yeah,
give it a
please don't.
try and see how it is.
I'm gonna be checking
But-
out on Friday, probably. I'm gonna be checking out I Saw the TV Glow, which I'm hoping is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, polarizing thoughts with that.
Maxine.
Oh.
Maxine looks awesome.
Yeah, looking forward to Maxine.
Yep.
And long legs, I'm also really intrigued by.
A Quiet Place Day
Back
One.
to basics. Yep. They went back to basics for chapter 1 before they leave the new things. Yeah, I mean that makes sense, but like I don't know why they couldn't even just add like 15 minutes in because like other than
They
15
should
minutes in,
have.
because there's nothing added in.
And also, what if that 15 minutes you actually brought Samara in?
How is it a clip from chapter 2 if it's shown in the first fucking movie? Like, how is it a clip from chapter 2?
Hold on. I know what he's I know what he's saying. He's like that's supposed to be like the cliffhanger to bring in chapter 2, but it's like it's not meant to be the strangers just suddenly in the hospital.
But then it's just Baghead just randomly shows up.
Like, yeah, it's just like I don't why even have that in?
Then, why am I supposed to care if he just randomly shows up?
Yeah. Also, in terms of
2024
horror, we also have They Listen coming out. I'm curious about that one. Trap, which it can go either way with M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah,
you can get a good one, great, guilty pleasure, or you can just get plain bad.
Look, I didn't stick around for the post-credit scene. Like, did they even say though it was supposed to be like, here's a clip from chapter 2, and then they play that? Because like I didn't.
No, because I remember after it said to be continued, the clip showed up, and it was when Baghead shows in.
Yeah, like it's not.
So how is that really? Because the
movie unless they confirmed it, I
don't. Hits the to be continued banner like right as she's in the hospital.
Oh, okay. So they actually announced that it's supposed to be a chapter 2 clip, but okay. But
it wasn't technically an announcement though because it just said to be continued.
No, it like before the movie came out, like they said it was supposed to be like there's a post credit scene leading into chapter 2 that's from chapter 2. But like I don't know why you leave it off on that note. Like still, I don't get that.
Yep. Frost is dead now. The xenomorph has been killed.
Okay.
Frost. You're finished. You're done.
But let's stop talking about that movie because otherwise I'm gonna my brain's just gonna fucking blow up.
Yeah, and I don't want to have to divorce my Pookie.
Yeah, because I'm tired of talking about it. So.
I'm sorry, Pookie.
And Cam, I'm sorry if I got too mad at you, buddy, but I hate the Strangers chapter 1 with a passion.
I don't hate it.
I was just more frustrated by it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with him on it.
I hated the movie personally. But honestly, after walking out of the Strangers chapter 1, I was like, I honestly was tempted to just go home because I was just so pissed off with what I just watched.
Thank God you stayed.
I'm actually glad I stayed for If because that movie actually made the night for me, and that was a great movie. Because that movie not only warmed my heart, it made me cry. So
yeah,
that movie I haven't seen yet, but that movie also.
Oh, Josh, dude. I think you're gonna like that one. I think you'll like it, man. Just the themes that they touched upon it with like grief and growing up is so relatable.
You know,
yeah, I know. I was hearing mixed reactions from it. I'm like, is people who are enjoying this, are y'all seeing the same movie? Are we seeing the same movie here? Because I don't.
Mike did the same double. Mike did the same double feature as I did.
Except it wasn't supposed to be a double bill.
I know.
I just walked out of fucking Strangers and it was like, hey, they're playing If next door. My grandpa was like, okay, yeah, let's go see it. And we were both sitting there, like, I don't know, because it was a pretty packed theater. We were sitting there like the first row, like in front of like the that like stretch of flooring in front of like the back seats. So we were like sitting like right down there. And we're just sitting there bawling our eyes out at the end of it. And it was just like, fuck yeah, that was worth it.
Yeah, I paid for both of my tickets beforehand. So, like before I saw If. So, but that's another reason why I'm glad I stayed. And And like I said, dude, I love the themes that John Krasinski touches upon with the movie, with grief and growing
That's
up.
why I was so confused at some of the mixed reviews. I'm like, it's a movie that's for kids, but it's also a movie that's touching on some important subject. Where's the
Like
backlash from?
like it has
It's
themes that
basically just a live.
that even adults could relate to.
Yeah, it's basically just like a live action Pixar movie. So
Yeah, because
I've
it
heard
touches
that,
upon
and
some really
also
dark
heard
themes.
like a live action Foster's Home from Imaginary Friends. But I'm sure I'll
yeah,
Which it is.
yeah.
But I think it also has some pretty good so like again, some good messages about growing up. Like, and also life is not always going to be happy.
Yeah.
Like you
And
live your happy life as a
always-
kid, but
I
then when you
always
grow up,
cheer-
you realize the dark things that'll happen in life.
I always champion the movies that are willing to talk about themes like that.
Especially like, and also with kids movies that are touching upon themes of grief. Like, I champion that too.
Kids do need to know about grief and such.
Yes, and movies like that will tell kids to be like, hey, it's okay to grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, or it's okay to grieve.
Yeah, like, because I think it also kind of holds a special place for me because last November my grandfather passed away.
Recently, I just had 2 dogs pass away in 2.5
Oh
weeks.
yeah, and also on Thanksgiving, my oldest dog that was an outside dog also passed away.
Shit.
Yeah, because
so yeah, 2 deaths within like a week was rough for me.
Yeah. Well,
and I'm still not over it.
Like, yeah. I mean, I'm not over my most recent dog that passed away. I'm not over my most recent dog that passed away. It was on the night of the Super Bowl. And then that weekend I went to Florida, and that was a good way to get my mind off of shit, but like I wasn't
like, and also like me going to the movies was also a good way to get my mind off of my grandfather passing away for me. Because it actually helped, like, it helped me get my mind off of it, but at the same time, like, it helped me get my mind off of it. But when I like immediately got home, my mind was actually kind of still plagued with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the grieving process.
Even like when watching that, and even when watching If, and finding out like after the opening scene what happened to Kaylee Fleming's mom, like what actually like happened to her in the movie, I was like, oh God, that hits. Like, no spoilers, but it does hit pretty hard. So, and I can just say the next few movies I saw after The Strangers Chapter 1, I can say are considerably better than that movie. In regards to the theaters, in regards to the movies that I saw in theaters.
I'm trying to do some 2024 catch up and on Letterboxd and also on my channel. So but I've been going through a 2.5 week process where I lost two of my dogs. One of them was my sister's dog, and one of them was a dog I have for 10 years. So I just had to. Yeah.
My prayers are up, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing.
We got you, buddy. We got you.
Mm-hmm. Doing better now, but I'm still just going through the process. But I'm getting back in now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
okay. Look, I don't want to make this sound bad or anything. Like, I don't want to sound like I don't like this movie, but like,
no, you're fine.
I kind of get why Gavin and Cam don't really like this movie. It is really fucking long, especially if they watch the director's cut. Holy fucking shit. This movie is so
whichever version I watch this, I'm sitting there entertained. The one time
yeah,
flies by. But I get why some people.
But
don't love
the
it
director's cut is
much.
actually kind of holding this film back a little bit more for me because it actually is going a little bit slower.
Way slower. I don't think I even have seen the theatrical cut. So like, well, no, I've seen it on TV. So yeah, I've seen the theatrical cut. But like,
It's
I
also like the same
yeah.
thing with some people.
But
when they
I also do want to say this though. Let me. I'm just gonna take a look and see if I can. This. Damn it. Yes, showtimes are still not up for this weekend for me yet. So. Because the only movie that's even coming out this weekend is Inside Out 2. So. And I'm still not sure if my theater is going to get the Bike Riders next weekend because they don't have it listed yet. But I hope they do, though. I just know for sure we're not going to get Kinds of Kindness. Like, that's for sure. We're not getting Kinds of Kindness. But I love the song choice that they have in the trailer for Kinds of Kindness, though. I love the song choice.
Yeah.
Like, dun 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 dun.
And those edits like that Gavin's been making and shit, like where it's like a movie but with Kinds of Kindness flavor added into it, is just like, oh my god, I love those.
I seriously cannot wait for Kinds of Kindness. I'm a huge fan of Yorgos Lanthimos.
Yeah.
And I was a big fan of Poor Things, so
I watched that movie. It did take me a while to finish it. I did take a week and a half to finish it. I appreciate the movie, but I didn't love it.
it's the movie where, like, that's the movie like where I can absolutely say it is not for everybody.
Look, I'm not saying it's a terrible movie. I know
you weren't saying that, but I'm just saying like
fine film that I'll only watch once, but I'll never go back to again. But I get what the movie was trying to do and what it was trying to say about womanhood and Bella's character, and I do like the cinematography and such. And I did enjoy Emma Stone's performance, even though I still think Lily Gladstone's performance in Flower Moon was more easier to take. But there were moments in Poor Things where this was a bit much, and it did take a while for me to get back into the movie every time we would go through a sexual moment. But I didn't hate the movie.
There is a lot of sex scenes in Poor Things, like,
which I'm not really upset about, because I think that conversation is just dumb on Twitter. You only start
and I can understand if it's not for you, Josh. Like, I totally understand.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And, okay, the thing with that movie for me, I have like two things that I just really don't like about that movie. One, why is it fucking 2.5 hours long?
2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Why is it so fucking long? And two, why couldn't they just trim out like half of that fucking whorehouse bit? That was so annoying. There's just so much gratuitous shit.
After the first like, I'm just gonna say this though, like here's the funny part about it. Like, when I was watching Poor Things for the first time, after the first sex scene, the first sex scene came on, and I was like, okay, this is a little awkward. And then after who made these? We need more. No, not more. One's enough. It's siesta time. What is siesta? And then kick in the next sex scene. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, already? Already another one?
Which again, sexual content, I'm not gonna complain about. I'm not gonna get upset about. Is because
I'm not upset about it either, but like that one just was like unexpected for me.
Yeah, the conversations about those ever since Oppenheimer, I'm like, why is it we even having the conversation? You do know humans is sexually attracted to each other. So
exactly.
I don't
get what was the problem with that even. Like, it's just it was a little bit that was added in just to add to the point that Emily Blunt was fucking paranoid. Like, I don't get
Exactly. Yeah.
why
And,
that was controversial. And then like the
Okay.
little bit after they have sex is just like, okay, it's just like showing that they're attracted to each other.
but I wanted to say this though,
Exactly.
like, if
Why-
people are also like, here's another thing I also don't understand. If people are going to complain about the sex scenes in Crank, I'm just like, dude, do you guys not really understand the point? Like,
It's
he has to,
it's
He
literally
would've
the
he
fuck-
has to do those in order to keep his heart going.
Yeah, exactly. And they don't show shit, which is good, but well, I mean, except for high voltage, but you know,
And dude, in High Voltage, they really do show you. Like,
yeah, uh-huh.
like,
Yeah.
bro, like he's like friction, and then just starts going like, okay, I can give you friction. Like, and then once they
Right.
fall off into the track, I'm just like, oh shit, this is gonna get bad. And then it gets even
100%.
worse. And then like once the horses are starting to come, Jason Statham's like, let's switch. Like,
Yeah. Let's switch.
and then you see him going like this and just going like, and I'm just like, bro, don't look at me while you're doing that.
Yeah.
Mike, I still need to send you
Like
Punka
I
Pillar's reaction to Crank High Voltage.
Oh, I have it in my watch later, so you don't have to send it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I
'cause,
have I have
bro,
a
you
lot
should
of
have even
stuff in
seen his
my
reaction
watch
when you should also see his reaction when he finds out that that Chev's girlfriend is now a stripper.
Oh my god.
Like, wait, is your girl a
Poor
stripper
thing.
now?
like I said, poor things. I did appreciate it, but I'm glad I watched it. But it's a movie I'll only watch. It's the same
And that's
thing
fair.
I have with Killers of the Flower Moon. Not because it was bad. It's just it's a
It's
lot.
not like
it took
one
a
of those
lot-
films that you. It's not one of
It
those films
took
you
a
tend to
lot-
gravitate towards.
It took a lot out of me emotionally, but Flower Moon, it did make me feel a lot of sympathy with the Native Americans. To the point in certain moments in that movie, I was getting pretty pissed off. I'm
Yeah,
like, somebody
I get
help
that.
them.
I get that for sure. But I wanted to go back to High Voltage for a second. God, that scene when we see that Amy Smart is actually a stripper.
Mhm.
That's hilarious. But again, his reaction was like, "Dude, you fucked her in public," and she's like, "I could make a career out of this." Like that was his response to it, and that was really funny. Like, but also when he said, like, when the guy on the phone, I think it was Clifton Collins Jr. I could be wrong. That's the guy on the phone that is says that if you can get a hold of your heart, I'm legally sure I can put it back in. I think that's the guy on the phone. When he says find someone to rub against, it causes static like friction, or static electricity, and he tries rubbing his arm against Chester Bennington for a second, and then he finds this old lady and just goes, whoa, whoa, whoa. Bro, that shit was, dude, you cannot pull that shit off in today's climate, dude.
Yeah, because today's climate, especially with comedy, people are so damn sensitive to everything.
Dude,
And
comedy is supposed to offend you. Like,
exactly. It's supposed to go
like that's the magic of comedy. Like, when
It's
you hear
supposed to
a
go into
comedian say
places-
something really offensive, you're just like,
It's
I cannot
supposed
believe
to
they
go-
said that, but it's
It's
funny.
supposed to go in places you don't expect. It's supposed to freaking offend you. If you
Exactly,
can't
and
take
that's
comedy-
there's a
if
couple
you-
things that in Crank High Voltage will offend people.
I don't
like-
have a problem.
Like,
with
why was
offensive
Jason
comedy.
Statham like rubbing against the old lady, except for the fact that he needed friction? Like,
I don't have a
Mike,
problem.
don't
with
you remember that
comedy
shit?
being offensive? Because I
Mhm.
grew up watching a lot
Like-
of comedy, and they have offensive humor sometimes. I don't have a problem with, but just people, y'all need to learn how to laugh and stop being sensitive to everything.
I do
You
agree
really-
with you.
Same thing with a horror movie. Stop being scared of certain horror movies and just get. You're supposed to be scared in the horror movie.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I get that. I was gonna. Your associates are taking stolen value tonight, and I intend to get it back. I love that, like,
Mhm.
dude. Or how about
Dude.
this? I'm gonna pull up this back. I'm gonna pull up this background. I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be able to see it. I'm gonna pull this up.
Fucking Saw is on Disney Plus right now.
Are you serious?
Are
Yeah.
you crazy?
Like, show me.
No, it's on fucking Disney Plus. It's through the Hulu subscription thing, but holy shit, it's on Disney Plus. What the
No
fuck?
way.
The kid's gonna be coming across Saw.
No way, bro.
Are you insane?
I was gonna show you the
I
background.
have the first
I know you
Saw,
guys
and
probably can't see it, but this scene from Crank High Voltage.
Yeah, I see it.
Or how about this? Where's my? I'm gonna get my aliens background back in. How about this? Maybe this will do. There we go.
I can see it.
He's like, just use me, and then puts one jolt on his nipple, and then puts one on his tongue, revs the end, and then the guy in the car revs the engine, and the way that the camera moves is hilarious. It goes like that.
Yeah, I am.
Dude, all of the fucking Saw movies are on Disney Plus right now.
Dude,
I
are
have
you
the
shitting
first
me?
Saw on
Are you
DVD.
shitting me?
I still have to complete the Saw series.
We're gonna finish the Saw franchise next year before Saw 11, since we stopped at 3.
Yeah,
Mhm.
since they want to take the time. Which
If they didn't delay it, then we would still be doing it by now.
Mhm.
But I do appreciate they want to take their time and make sure it's good, just like Saw
Exactly.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do agree. I'm glad they wanted to take their time.
I mean, I would be down as hell for a new Saw movie every year, like it was back then. But like, I'm glad they're cooking.
But then because of how well Saw X turned out, they were just like, we really need to take our time and make sure this is just as good. And I'm not trying to get my hopes up, but I'm hoping it's just as good as Saw X. Like, I'll just say that.
Same. I think we can all hope that.
Because, dude, Saw X was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here's the thing I'm not going to understand. Like, if people are going to complain about Saw X, where's all the traps? You get the traps. They're just not as relevant really in Saw X. Like, they're not like as rapid as the other Saw movies.
Yeah, the traps here are more.
Because in Saw X, this is more of a character. This is more. I feel like Saw X is, before it gets to the traps, it's more like a character-based drama with John Kramer.
That's what I loved about it.
Mike, would you agree?
Hmm?
That Saw X, before it gets to the traps, it's more of a character-based drama with John Kramer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I love that about it. I like that it was a more character-based drama before it got to the traps. Bro, I don't know why, but I kind of want to rewatch this.
Oh, fucking hell.
Carl?
Sleepaway Camp.
Oh.
I don't know why. I kind of want to rewatch this. Or
no, he's got the eyes. The fucking eyes.
or I could watch it. Or I could rewatch a classic.
Yes, do it. True
Because
Lies.
I love this movie.
True Lies is
Honestly,
so much better.
I don't know. This one, coming to think about it, this one might actually be tied for my favorite James Cameron movie.
Aliens?
No, this one.
Oh, True Lies. Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
True
yes.
Lies. This one actually might be tied for my favorite James Cameron movie.
With what Avatar 2? No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking your chain. I'm joking your chain. I'm joking your chain.
It's. I think it's tied with Terminator 2 for me.
Okay.
I know. It's kind of a hot take, but I love True Lies. Dude, I just love that scene, like when he just breaks out of the handcuffs. He's like, my handcuffs. Puts his arm up, and then one of the handcuffs is already off. Like, I'm like, oh shit. I can't lie. Oh, dude. Mike, in September, we're doing this. We're doing True Lies.
My birthday month.
Well, happy birthday! I think this one will be like a happy birthday to you, bro.
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually, Mike, you want to know the watch along? It will be a complete happy birthday to you.
What?
I'm about to break the rule, dude. Talking about Fight Club.
That ain't a watch along movie.
I'm joking, by the way.
Okay, thank God. Because that ain't a watch along movie.
This one definitely is, though.
Yes, I will agree with that.
Well, I think it's even turning 30 this year. I think.
Yeah. 94.
Yeah. So perfect call-in for True Lies.
Can we do the first 2 American Pie movies that month? Because those would be fucking perfect, and I don't want to do them on my channel. I'm gonna be honest.
Why?
Just because I don't know, because okay, the first one turns 25 this year. I think it already hit its anniversary, but I could be wrong. But I don't know. But still.
Okay. Again, I'll consider it for now.
Yeah, and I'm debating if I want to do. I'm debating if I want to do Bad Boys on my channel or on here, because those would be pretty fun to do on here for sure.
But I'm trying to think of because in September I think September would be the month where I want to cover a little bit more of the anniversary movies that I wanted to do.
American Pie.
Yeah, well, mainly the first one. We can probably do American Pie 2 sometime in November. If we can.
I want to at least do 1 and 2 because the other 2 I can
I know, like, because I also do want to do the second one, but like I said, for September I want to cover some more of the anniversary ones that I want to do, like True Lies, the Iron Giant.
Yeah.
What's another anniversary movie? Like a movie that's turning like 20 or 30. What about Forrest Gump?
That'd be pretty good. I don't know though. That one's a long movie though, so I don't know if we want to do a watch along for that.
Well, True Lies is pretty long too, though, dude.
Yeah, but that's like an action movie. You know, Forrest Gump is like
drama
dramedy.
It's 2 hours and 21 minutes.
Exactly.
Or 2 hours 24 minutes, but I get
another. Like, I'm trying to think of something good.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking of some watch alongs to do. I just recently did a watch along for The Princess yesterday.
Which one is that one?
I think it's the Joey King movie, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, the Joey King movie. They had it for free on YouTube.
That one wasn't half bad.
They took it off of Hulu, just like Royal.
Oh.
Bastard.
Of course. Oh, wait, Mike. Here's another one for 30. I think this one's turning 30. I could be wrong. I think it is. But I think I got it right here.
Yeah, planning some.
Oh, that would be pretty good.
I really want to do Batman Mask of the Phantasm.
I don't own it yet, so like
some live commentary.
I think I don't think I've used my code yet, so I'm gonna get this. So I'm gonna put this on in a little while, so that way you'll have it through my Voodoo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm a nice guy.
Well, okay. The thing is,
though, do that.
Well, okay. Actually, I was gonna say never mind because like that's the only way we'd be able to watch it. But you have movies anywhere, so.
Yeah, and the movie's only 76 minutes, so
Mm-hmm.
pretty short one.
Yeah,
That'd be
playing
a good one to
some
do. I love Master
live
Chief.
watch-alongs for mine. I'm thinking of
Oh
doing The
wait,
Matrix.
Mike, I found it.
Oh,
The Crow, the 30th anniversary.
That's correct. The Crow. We have to do The Crow. So I
Great
think this is
movie,
going to be the
but
lineup so far for September. The Crow, True Lies, American Pie, Batman: Mask of the Phantasm, and the Iron Giant. Is it the Iron Giant already?
no.
Okay. Then the Iron Giant.
yeah,
Because I want to celebrate some classics. Like,
Yeah.
I really do. I want to celebrate some classics.
Been going through my collection. I might think of doing the Matrix trilogy, those and the Animatrix. Want to do probably for my birthday
The
month.
Matrix wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, the Matrix would be good.
Probably for my birthday, might do either Social Network or Gold the Dragon Tattoo or something else in my physical media collection or digital collection. Or as far as streaming stuff goes, I probably might do like a hilarious watch party for Blood and Honey standalone or something. I'm playing with ideas.
Here's another one we can cover. This for its 15th anniversary.
Actually, no. What am I fucking saying? Next watch along series is gonna be fucking Friday the 13th, so I won't have time to do Bad Boys.
I can do Bad Boys like sometime next year if you want me to.
I'd say leading up to the physical release of Ride or Die.
Yeah, because there's still quite a bit I'm gonna do in July. Like, and there's also there's also like a few I already have planned for August.
Yeah, the month of
like one I already have planned for August is Monkey Man. I already have that planned. Trying to think of another one I would like to do in August. Because I already have the October list already lined up.
Shit.
I mean, Mike, you and I had that discussion like about a few weeks ago.
Yeah, but I'm just shocked because that's really far in advance, and we only do like a month at a time.
I know, but I kind of wanted to get ahead of the schedule with the October list. So that way we
Right, but not do July, August, September.
because there's so much that come to mind that I want to do that I'm trying to narrow it down.
Mm.
So for each month, so
yeah. This movie makes me ED.
This one's turning 10. This one turned 10 this year.
Yeah.
But trying to think of because for most of December, for like the first part of it before Christmas, it's just going to be Christmas ones that we're going to do for watch alongs. It's Christmas movies.
Mm-hmm. And then the second half's most likely just going to be like newer releases that we haven't gotten to yet.
Like I would say probably like 3 new releases.
Mm-hmm.
At best, because we did 3 of them last year in December. We did quite a few of them. We did Dumb Money, we did Knock at the Cabin, TMNT, FNAF, and Gran Turismo.
Oh yeah, we did 5. Shit.
We did 2 of them after Christmas, which were Five Nights at Freddy's and Gran Turismo.
Right. Yeah, but we did quite a few still. I'd say do like 3 or 4 though this year, just because we were cramming in a lot of shit last time. Last year.
And plus also like it was kind of a messy schedule for us, so it was kind of messy for us. So we haven't really thought it through.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm gonna move spots here, and I'm gonna have to move my fan because the fan is gonna be loud as shit.
Yeah, I think after this, I'm just probably going to try and stick to the theatrical cut if I can get access to it.
It was a good thing. Last month for my birthday, I did buy this anthology set where it gives me the option of both cuts with each movie. It's pretty packed with special features, including a documentary on the making of Alien 3, which I found, which I
Interesting.
thought was was very good and really fascinating, but also just made me more frustrated with Alien 3.
Yeah, that's what I've kind of heard. That I've heard that that documentary is pretty darn good, but I haven't seen it. I've seen Alien 3
Yeah, I saw this.
once, but
Yeah.
I am re-reviewing it leading up to Alien Romulus. I'm doing Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, the first film, and the 2 Alien vs. Predator movies before Romulus.
gotcha.
As far as re-review.
Oh, Mike, I found one we have to do for Christmas. Because it's
Hmm?
turning 40 this year.
What we got? Gremlins?
Gremlins.
Oh yeah,
And yes, people, Gremlins is a Christmas movie.
yeah it is. Second
Yes,
one's not,
yeah.
but
Second one is not, but we are going to do the first one. But
Mhm. Second
here's
one's,
another one we're going to do for
I like the
Christmas.
second one. Hot take.
I like the second one too.
Yeah,
It's honestly probably nostalgia bias for me, but
What's
I
that?
don't know. But I was also going to say another one that we're going to do for Christmas. One of Mike's all-time favorite movies. And I actually mean that in the right way. Die Hard.
Fuck yeah! Finally.
And yes, people, Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Now the question is, should I watch it on VHS?
Because honestly, dude, I'm not going to lie. When we do the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, I think I'm probably going to watch that on VHS.
Oh, nice.
But then, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to use a few days to study the timing,
Yeah.
so that way I know when to do the 3, 2, 1 countdown. But also, there's only two trailers on that VHS, and that's like a trailer reel like I would have like on repeat growing up.
I was gonna say, how the
I have
fuck
the-
do you remember that kind of shit?
I do,
I have the first.
dude. I've had a
SpongeBob on
VHS
DVD,
copy of that since I was a kid.
and
Right. Yeah.
And
I have both SpongeBob 1 and 2 on DVD.
Nice.
I'm getting that steelbook here in about a month for the SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
Nice.
I saw the still,
But
it looks pretty
dude,
cool.
because you actually want to know the first trailer that pops up at the beginning of that VHS of SpongeBob SquarePants movie?
What's that?
Lemony Snicket's.
A series of unfortunate
No.
events.
Yep, with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
I am your beloved Count.
Lost
I hate when-
Kenny.
I hate when people fucking call it Lemony Snicket's. It's not the fucking title of the movie.
Well, they just say that for short because it is a very
Okay,
long
but it's
title.
like calling like the vacation movies like National Lampoons.
True. Yeah.
It
So,
annoys the shit
also,
out of
so
me.
I will say Lemony Snicket's a series of unfortunate events.
Just
How's that for you?
series of unfortunate events. I don't fucking care.
But dude, I love Jim Carrey as Count Olaf, dude.
Yeah, he's like the one like actually really fucking good thing about that movie.
I actually, dude, I grew up watching that film and I loved it as a kid.
I used to watch it a lot too, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty good. And then I watched the TV show and I was like, this is better. But like Jim Carrey is fucking Count Olaf peak.
Well, I mean, the other characters that he plays, he actually does play multiple roles
Mm-hmm.
in the movie.
Yeah.
He's actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think of what happened. Like that voice, I think is fucking funny.
Okay, you know a movie that I really want to rewatch? It has like
What?
nothing to do with like an anniversary or anything. Small Soldiers. I need to give this movie another shot. I love that movie.
I didn't even
but,
think
like,
about that one for last year, though, dude. I didn't even
Yeah.
think about that.
Well, because it's kind of just like a hidden gem because like no one fucking talks about it.
Dude, I actually grew up watching Small Soldiers.
I did too on VHS.
That movie's
and
awesome,
also
dude.
on cable.
It's just a flesh wound, sir.
Mhm.
Like, come in. And he's like, it's just a flesh wound, sir. Like, he's just crawling back to the other half of his body. It's funny as hell. Wait, Mike, have you seen the part of the Blu-ray collection when Cody was talking about Small Soldiers?
I've seen it, but it's been a while.
So, here's a funny story about that. So when he was a kid, his dad was a single parent, so he had to go Christmas. Like anytime he went Christmas shopping, Cody had to go with his dad. So, he remembers like he knew the shape of the box was when they were selling the toys of the Small Soldiers, Chip Hazard and Archer. And he's like, I have to remember. When I open that, I want to make that. Like, I want to make them punch out of the wrap. I want to hit the button on the back and make them punch out of the wrapping like the movie.
Mm.
So, it would have been funny seeing the home video of it because he did say he had a home video of it. That like when he was tearing, like he was going to open his present. And he was like you see in the background, he's like, and then he peels it back and he turns it around and hits the button and then the fist punches through the wrapping paper. Like that was pretty funny. Like he was just like,
Mm-hmm.
peels it back, hits the button. I love Small Soldiers. I feel like it's a PG-13 version of Toy Story in some ways.
Basically.
Pretty much.
But except that the toys were the bad guys. Like that's what I like about it. It's basically Toy Story if the toys were the bad guys. If I remember correctly, I think wasn't it Tommy Lee Jones that voiced Chip Hazard?
Yep.
I thought so because I was like when I heard like who you calling small, I was trying to picture that in my mind. I was like, is that Tommy Lee Jones?
See, I knew it was Tommy Lee Jones before I even watched the fucking movie because like it says on the poster, I'm pretty sure Tommy Lee Jones. Nope.
It was also the last
Nope.
movie.
And and on the little credits on the back, it does.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones is Chip Hazard. I
It was
fucking
also
love
the
Chip
last
Hazard.
movie with
Dude, Chip Hazard is like one of the best.
One of the coolest fucking characters ever.
I agree,
It was
dude. Like
also-
one of the coolest characters ever, dude.
That movie was.
I
Also
love
the
Archer
last
as well, though, dude. I love
movie
Archer
for
as
the
Small
voice
Soldiers.
of Troy McClure from The Simpsons before he
Oh.
passed away.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm Troy McClure.
There's inside the room. Well, you're not reading right.
Oh God, the Xenomorphs.
Goddamn, the action in this movie is so fucking good.
Practical.
It is pretty.
The part.
Why would you close the door on them?
The hell is wrong with you? Just
Like Burke just like closed the door on them, and I was like, why would you do that?
don't close the door on them.
Die, motherfucker! I love that. It's like, die, motherfucker!
I
We
love
need
this
medical.
movie, but like,
Get the
goddamn, this
medical.
director's
Do it
cut.
now.
Ain't it?
all xenomorphs going. You're all going
Fuck
to
you.
die now. Jimmy, open the door. You're stuck in there.
Oh man. This
And
will not be
there
good for
goes
some photosensitive viewers in certain scenes.
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty flashy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I'm gonna watch after this. I know I said I'd probably rewatch True Lies, but I don't know, dude. I can't decide.
Hmm. Fuck.
You got any recommendations, Mike?
Fuck if I know. Rewatching something or what?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the mood to rewatch something.
Rewatch.
You want like you want something specific?
For me or what?
No, for you to pick from me is what I'm asking. Like, you want like something like specific from me? Or...
No. How about Sisu?
All right, I'm doing that, bud.
Cool.
I'm rewatching Sisu.
Hell yeah. Badass movie.
And that movie's good, people. It's good.
Mm-hmm. It's not the stupidest shit on planet Earth. Ahem.
And then saying that we should apologize for hating on the Fast and Furious movies.
Ah!
I like both Sisu and the Fast and Furious movies, so
I think Sisu is better than majority of the Fast and Furious movies.
yeah, agreed.
Honestly, it's better than a majority of them.
Agreed. But like,
I think honestly, almost like the only one I don't think Sisu is better than is Fast 5. Personally. Other than that, I think it's better than every single Fast and Furious movie.
I would throw in Sisu 9 out of 10 times before I rewatch a Fast and Furious movie. But like, I don't know. I love going back and rewatching Fast 5, the original Fast and Furious, Fast 6.
The only ones I could really see myself rewatching are 5 and Hobbs and Shaw, personally.
The original is fucking fun to me. I don't care.
It's fun though, but it's just a ripoff of Point Break.
Yeah, but honestly, I probably rewatch Fast and Furious before I rewatch Point Break. That's just me though. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you.
Not a fan of Point Break?
I love Point Break, but I would just rewatch Fast and Furious before that because I love the characters in that just a little bit more than Johnny Utah, but you know, I love Johnny Utah though. Johnny Utah is a fucking great character. It's just like, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like it's one of those things where you like. I'd rather watch like a soap opera type shit before just watching like a one-off kind of thing. You know, because like, you know,
I
the
I
Fast
get
and
that,
Furious
but there are
movies.
times where I'm just better off watching a one-off. You know.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, the Fast and Furious movies though, it's like, you know, you go to rewatch the original and they're just like, oh yeah, there's a lot of shit that goes down in those next ones. Like, I like looking at fancy cars too. Surfing ain't my shit, but fast, nice looking cars are my shit. Even though for some reason I said motorcycles and like get to know me thing over cars, which no, I'm not. Actually, also, if I had the money, I would totally buy this. There's a 69 Camaro, blue with a white stripe down the middle of it. That's like just down the road from my house. That's on sale right now. It is so fucking clean. Oh my god, I want to buy it. It's been sitting out for weeks, and I want it so bad.
One car that I would want is the 1969 GTO Judge from Sex Drive.
You know what I really want? Yeah, I really want yellow black stripe Camaro because, you know, fucking Bumblebee. But I also want I want Mike Lowry's Porsche. That thing is so sweet.
It is, yeah, for sure, man. Bad boys. What you gonna
do? What you gonna
do
do
when they come for you?
Oh, you want to know what I rewatched last night, Luke?
Bad Boys 2.
Yep.
Go fucking figure, man.
I fell asleep watching it. It was like 12, and I was like, what else what should I put on?
Well,
Bad Boys 2.
Well, I mean, it is I mean, if it's one of your comfort movies, I can understand falling asleep to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
I'm not gonna re-review it though because I fell asleep watching it. So like, you know.
how many times have you seen Bad Boys 2 by this point?
3 times.
I've watched it twice. Like
4 times. 4 times. I take that back because the first time I saw it, and then recently, I watched it the once before Ride or Die, rewatched it after that, and then fell asleep watching it last night. So 4 times.
I've only seen it twice. I've seen the first Bad Boys, I think, 10 times.
What happened to our buddy?
I don't know where Josh went.
Gosh.
But I've seen the first Bad Boys like 10 times.
Shit. That movie's good, but
I mean,
that's like the last
it's the
one.
first R-rated film I ever watched. So
shit. That was one of the first R-rated movies I ever watched.
That was the first one that I remember watching as a kid. I think I was 7 at the time when I first watched it.
Nice.
So
okay,
maybe that's kind of why I'm a little bit more biased towards the first Bad Boys.
Mm-hmm.
But like, don't get me wrong though. Like, I love the franchise. Like,
yeah.
But to be fair, none of them are perfect. Like,
none of them are perfect, but they're damn good.
They're all awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll say this: they're all awesome. None of them are perfect.
Yeah, we miss Jakey Poo though. Mm-hmm.
Reggie. What?
No,
I think he's having internet problems.
Fuck. Damn. I gotta restart my computer in just a minute too, because I downloaded a game and then I lost access to it for some reason, which is annoying.
Also, I want to say that Reggie is the MVP.
He is though.
Dude, the way that he kicked ass in Bad Boys Ride or Die, bro. Oh.
Yes.
Dude, I literally want. Like, dude, I actually wanted to stand up and go, "Let's go, Reggie! Let's go!" Like,
yes, sir.
I actually wanted to do that. Like,
yes, sir.
And my theater actually applauded after that happened. Like,
nice.
I'm like,
yeah, I gotta restart my computer. It's 89 Batmobile, hell yeah.
Good pick.
car. Yeah. I also really want the fucking Aston Martin.
Which one specifically, though?
Yes.
Would you say like the DB5?
I don't know the
Like
difference
Goldfinger?
between them. The one from No Time to Die that has like the fucking turrets.
I'd honestly pick the one from Goldfinger. Like that's the coolest looking one in my opinion.
Goldfinger is pretty
Or
cool.
or the
too.
one from Die Another Day.
Mm. Well, the one that turns into a fucking boat.
Like, dude, you can just like press a button like when it's upside down and then it'll just go whoosh. Like like dude, you can even use do invisibility with that car, dude. That's awesome. Like,
Yeah, but I don't fucking care. The turrets and the shields on fucking No Time to Die. Oh my god.
But speaking on Batman cars, I actually dude.
Speaking
I
of
want the
Batman
freaking
cars,
Batmobile
Josh
from
Hunters.
the Batman.
No, speaking of Batmobiles, Josh Hunters. Speaking of Batmobiles. Speaking of AI.
What I was gonna say though, like I want the Batmobile from the Batman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is.
Dude, that thing is a fucking muscle car, man. Like,
yeah, that's a sweet fucking car.
and like, I just love like when the explosion happens in the background. The Penguin's like, "I got you, I got you." And dude, he just comes out of the flames, and I'm just like, "Oh shit, let's
Yeah.
go!"
The fucking music too, though.
Well, it's more Blair. It blares more in the trailer. Like,
yeah, it's. So
but I think that's what
good,
makes it
though.
more epic in the trailer is how loud it goes. Like, bum 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 bum. One of the most catchy themes of all time now is that Batman theme.
It is.
I know I did a watch along. I did a watch along with that on Alex Thomas's channel for Nerd Talk at one point.
Yeah,
I kind of want to do that one, to be honest with you.
that would be a good one, but
Even though it's a long movie, it actually does fly by.
it does. We need to do that before Batman Part 2.
Do you know when that's coming out? 2026.
Fuck. 2 years down the pipeline. Hell yeah.
I had to guess.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, only problem, I'll probably be in college at that point. So
Shit.
But yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm down to watch fucking Batman anytime, any day.
Like when he said that, I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh shit! Yeah.
Also, again, love the Challengers poster that you got behind you,
Fuck yeah, brother.
because that
What's
movie
up,
is
brother?
because that
Fuck
movie
yeah.
is shit.
Fuck yeah, brother. Nah.
And you know the quote, good sir. You know the quote.
Do a normal serve if you slept with her. Do a serve like me if you fucked her.
I won't do it. Good way of paraphrasing it. Like
serve it like me if you fucked her.
All right. How about how about this? If the two of you slept together, do a normal serve. I'm not asking you to tell me. I'm just saying, if you fucked, serve like me. Dude, that's and when you find out that at the end, like when he actually serves like that, you're just like, you motherfucker.
He's back.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Josh is back.
Tell a friend.
Did you listen to Eminem's new single?
No, I'm not really much into modern rap music.
It feels like classic Eminem. I swear.
Okay,
like listen to it. It's good. Houdini.
But I also loved Jacksepticeye's iteration of that I think it was in one of his Skate 3 videos. He's like, guess who's back? Back again. Betty's back. Tell a friend. I have no friends. That's like classic Jacksepticeye. Like,
Yep.
or how about this? I think it was on the very first video of Skate 3. It's like, hey girl, hey, you checking out my calves? They're not calf muscles, they're cow muscles. Like they're not calf muscles, they're cow muscles. That's how boss they are. I think my favorite of the Skate 3 videos is when he's doing the Hall of Meat challenges in the fourth. I think it's the fourth video where he's like, the beginning's like, "Be my friend. I wanna love you. Be my friend. Come back."
Nah,
Like,
dude.
I will
You
be
watch,
the best friend you've ever had.
Do you watch
Come
SML
back.
Gaming? Do you watch SML Gaming or not?
I want to watch one of them because I think I saw it was like an SML Gaming movie.
Yeah, they posted that yesterday. It's actually kind of fucking hilarious. Dude,
Honestly,
they
I'm
they
just
had a
gonna
Brooklyn
say-
guy. They made a Brooklyn guy skin for GTA, and they made him without legs.
Yeah, that's funny. But I wanted to say this though. Their most recent video, Jeffy the Spy, was honestly kind of a letdown.
I thought it was fucking hilarious because it was racist as shit.
I was kind of thinking
So
like, oh,
fucking
Jeffy's
funny.
actually going to be a real spy.
No.
That
That yeah, I get that, but like I thought it was funny though. It was just like they thought they were Chinese spies because
Oh, there he
Jeffy
is. He's
wouldn't.
back.
Hey, there we go, Joshy.
Yeah, but like that I was like, this is just
Hey, it has some. It has
Like-
some. It
Like-
has some internet issues, but
Gotcha. Yeah.
yeah,
you're good, man. You're good. But like I was saying though, dude, like when they were just thinking, like when the chief of police or the chief spy, I guess you could say,
Mm-hmm.
was thinking that Marvin and Jeffy were Chinese spies, I was like, this is just kind of uncomfortably racist. Like,
Okay, but it was funny. It was funny because Jeffy was just doing the fucking.
like
I
the
flag
Chinese
of
impressions
here,
were
put a
funny, but at the
flag
same
of the
time, I thought that was-
United States of America.
but at the same time, I did think it was a little bit uncomfortably racist.
A little bit.
Like it did make me a little bit uncomfortable, like because of how racist it was.
Also, fucking the leader of China and Putin's deal. That was fucking hilarious. I'll give you 2 nuke for 1 barrel. That is not how that shit would work. That is not how that shit would work.
That was funny though. Like that was actually pretty funny, and how he did the impression of Vladimir was fucking hilarious.
Vladimir wants vodka. Vladimir wants
I love
vodka.
this bit in Jeffy the Lawyer, which is actually one of my favorites.
Mm.
It's when Brooklyn Guy's imaginary friend Booger shows up because Jeffy said Booger 3 times, and then Judge Booby, I have heard enough, Mr. Guy. You are clearly mentally unwell, so I will not be granting a restraining order. But I will be admitting you into a mental health facility immediately. And he's like, what? No, that's a health facility. And then Booger's like, oh, what kind of pizza did you got there? I hear it's pepperoni. And then Brooklyn Guy's like, shut the fuck up, Booger. Or what's another one? Or
Here,
when
I'm gonna be right
Goodman
back.
was
I gotta
accused
do this.
of was accused of vehicular manslaughter and hit and run.
Oh yeah.
Jeffy's like, well, clearly, Your Honor, you weren't fucking there. And I was like, he is right. Like, he wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to know something similar I noticed between Jeffy the Lawyer and Judge Jeffy?
What's that?
No matter what side you put him on, either as a judge or as a lawyer, Jeffy's pretty corrupt.
Well, because he's a fucking retard.
I know, but like, I didn't think he'd be that corrupt.
He's not corrupt. He just doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
But I liked the bit in Judge Jeffy. I love this part. Like when I'm trying to think. Oh, it was when Chef Pee-Pee was was pulled into the courtroom for stealing a cherry tomato from the salad bar because he didn't pay even though he paid for his meal, he didn't pay the $8.99 for the salad bar.
Oh.
Jeffy's like, cherry tomatoes are gross. Guilty. 6 months in jail. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, okay. And then Jeffy was like, 6 months in jail for one cherry tomato? Jeffy, I'll kill you. And I'm like, oh, add 6 months to that, you threatened to kill a judge.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I love this though. Like when, like, that position's currently being filled. Or actually, that position's already been filled. Well, actually, currently being filled. So you're guilty. I order you to pay back all the money that you stolen. So how much money it is? Calculate that with a calculator. Also, go to jail for like a day. Also, no sticker for you. It's like no.
Yeah.
He's like, no sticker. You suck, judge. It's because we're black, baby. Damn right, homie. Shit's hard out here. And I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Judith?
Yeah.
Like that's actually kind of racist.
Judith's the best though.
But to be fair though, that joke was actually kind of racist.
A little bit. I thought it was hilarious though how the animated segments, like the Nintendo animations, they fucking actually like depict her as a fucking cow. Like she's not even like that. Like her puppet isn't even like that fat. It's just like they keep making the joke about how Cody's mom is a pig. Cody's mom is a whale, and then they animated she's an actual fucking.
I remember
cow.
in Cody's curse, like when Junior turned into a pig, he was like, "I'm Cody's mom." Oink, 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 oink.
No, and Cody goes to kindergarten, part 6. It's like, it's Cody's mom. Oh, a whale.
Like, remember, in Sunken, which is one of the older ones, they moved into the iconic SML house.
Mm-hmm.
When Cody says he won 5 tickets to go whale watching, Junior's like, why would we want to watch your mom? And then when they find, and at the end, when the whale comes, like, come on, everybody, you don't want to miss this. Like, I want to see a whale. Here she comes. Here she comes. There she blows. It's Cody's mom. And then Junior's like, Cody. And then Junior's like, Cody, your mom. And then Cody's like, oh, what the hell, mom? Here's another one of my favorites from when they moved into the new house. It's called Joseph Moves In. Like like Bowser's just hitting on his dead mom. Like, that's kind of funny.
We got
also another funny part. Another funny part.
Goats in the comments.
The goat Jason is in the building, and hey man, it's okay. It's okay. It's
yeah, don't worry.
I know you couldn't make it. It's totally okay. But you're in the chat, so technically you're here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
I almost
Jason,
couldn't make it
boy.
because I was about to go on a date to go see Garfield, but for a second time.
Back.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I mean, at least you're bros.
Yeah, it did. But mate.
But I want to say that like, here's another the golden egg. The golden egg was actually pretty funny, even though Jeffy's a dumbass.
Yeah. Well, every character was a fucking dumbass in that one.
Like, no, like the reason why the Jeffy's like the real dumbass in that one because he wastes the wish. Because like he's like, I like all I found was this, and it's the golden egg, and he's like, man, I sure wish I had the golden egg. He wasted the fucking wish. Here, well, but I wish the egg for you, Daddy. So go ahead. So here, take your wish. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Let's all kill him. Let's all kill him. Like, and then the bunny's like, oh, what a stupid wish. Wishing for an egg you already had. I'm trying to find another one. That was kind of a standout. I think it was in Cody's lawsuit. It was in Cody's lawsuit when Goodman said that Cody had a school busophobia. Like anytime he kept showing him the stock photo of a showing him the photo of a school bus, all Cody was like, ah, 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 and then like I remember this like also when Junior was just being stupid in the court, like he was just hanging on the bus screaming, "Wee, look at me!" Like, it was like, and then Goodman's like, I object to my own witness. Get the hell out of here. But I think the ending to that video is actually kind of a case in point why I actually kind of hate Goodman.
Oh, jeez.
Because here's how it is. Okay, but that $5 million has already cleared my bank account, and after removing necessary court fees and my attorney fees, this is what you're left with. A quarter? Like, and he's like, well, let me break it down for you. So my consultation fee is $2 million. My attorney retainer fee is $1 million. And my court fees are another $2 million. So that ate up your $5 million. You should be lucky you even get this quarter. But I got hit by a bus. But you also got hit with court fees. He's like, here, hold this up for me again. Oh, sure. Swish.
Swish.
So I read your court case. So, and how is it? What do I think? Can you hold this for me? I think it's going to be a slam dunk. You guys are about to get paid.
Nope.
Like, I'll even go to the corner with my wiener in my hand, and I'd still win.
The Xenomorph was dead. There's still one more.
Dude, I freaking love the look of the Xenomorph, dude. Oh, wait. Here's the one. So it's another one in Jeffy the Lawyer. When Judith and Tyrone are filing for divorce.
Yeah.
It's well, let's put it 50-50 with a chainsaw, and then the judge is like, cut everything in half with the chainsaw. The boy too.
Yeah.
And then Cody's like, fucking what?
Fucking
like,
what?
Tyrone's like, I'll go get the chainsaw, and then Judith's like, I'll hold him down.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, and then at the end, Goodman's maid appears behind the couch. Mr. Goodman, with me in the car, and then he's like,
Mr. Goodman, you need me to thank you.
and then he's like,
no chimichanga.
no, and he's like, get back in the car, chinchilla.
Wait.
Oh.
She gonna say the thing? Or did she already say it? Did she say it already or no?
Go. Right here.
Come on.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Huh?
Did she say the thing? Get away from her, you bitch. Oh?
Xenomorph didn't like those words.
Man, fuck Queen Xenomorph. All my homies hate the Queen Xenomorph.
I said that when I first saw Alien vs Predator. I'm like, Predator. I was team Predator. I was like, kill the Xenomorph.
Mm-hmm. All my homies hate the Queen Xenomorph.
One bowl of food.
Blueberries are fucking purple. They are though. Also, it makes me laugh that they call blue, or that they call the big purple monster that looks like Grimace blue in If. He's fucking purple. Why didn't they just call him fucking Grimace? Why didn't they just call him Grimace?
milkshake.
Yeah, why didn't they just call him fucking Grimace at that point?
Mike,
Is that Grimace Shake?
The Grimace Shake video?
Mhm.
It's my milkshake.
No, I saw this one video. I saw this one Instagram reel where this kid was like, it was like some like random like AI generated audio where it was like some kid saying, is that Grimace Shake? And it was a clip of If in the theater, and then it's like the sitcom laugh track after that. Is that Grimace Shake?
Oh God. Oh.
Sausage Party. That's a show, not a movie, Jason. But yeah, I did watch it. It looks pretty. Yeah. Sausage Party
Yeah,
were four
I know
guys.
you miss it, bro. I know
Yeah,
you miss
I miss you too, brother.
Yeah, you're very
Who's
cool.
my
Jason.
boogie?
We'll get you back.
I miss my JC boy.
I miss my Pookie. I think Jason's my Pookie.
Josh, that laugh.
That's how I usually. That's my usual laugh.
The Joker laugh.
It's just a laugh.
One of my usual laughs.
Sounds like
Yeah.
the Joker, man.
Yeah, we're still. It's almost over.
It does.
It's almost over.
Mm-hmm. I think we have like 5 minutes left. Mommy? Oh shit. Bro's baby mama now. Goddamn.
James Horner, the late James Horner score in this.
He's such a good. He makes such good music, man. This
he
Star
was a great-
Trek.
He was a great composer.
Mm-hmm. Did he do Avatar? Who did Avatar?
He did the first one. He was gonna do the sequels until he died in his plane crash accident, and Simon Franklin took over for Way of Water 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
And also he did the Magnificent Seven posthumously.
Man, I think it's sad the fact that by the time that Avatar 5 comes out, and we're probably gonna get a 6th one, is the fact that I'm gonna be fresh out of college at the point that it comes out. Holy shit.
Boy, does time fly by.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That is if I don't go for a master's degree, but I probably won't.
Freaking.
I don't think you need a master's degree to become a filmmaker, so like I don't know.
Probably just need a bachelor's degree.
Yeah. My stomach just went burr. Oh, that's the end of the fucking movie. Okay, I will say it picked up. It picks up in the director's cut, but like, holy shit, I am never watching the director's cut again.
This is only my second time watching the special edition.
This is my first time watching the director's cut, and that definitely kind of hindered a little bit on my enjoyment. It's still a great movie for sure.
I love this movie. Like the theatrical cut is fucking perfect, but like,
yeah, I mean,
director's cut. I don't know.
Even though like I have it kind of have it down to a 4.5 though, because I think the pacing is a little off.
Like even with the theatrical cut, or
Yeah, I still think the pacing's a little off.
Oh,
I have
I don't
this
know.
at a 5.
Just personally
Yeah,
speaking, I
same.
thought the pacing was a little off.
yeah.
So
I can
Um,
kind of see it with the special edition, but it still goes by at a pretty quick pace.
yeah, I get
That's fair.
that, but
Yeah, I don't know.
Just-
I'm just gonna rewatch the theatrical cut from now on, even if I don't have like full access to it. If it comes on TV, I'm rewatching it. If it's on Hulu, I'm pretty sure
it's on
Hulu.
Max right now, actually.
Oh, it's on Max. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'll
HBO
probably
Max.
just rewatch that.
Yeah, just do that then.
Mhm. All right, let's skedaddle, man.
Yeah, so you guys know, you guys should probably know where to find these two gentlemen. Josh
You don't gotta
is on
run through
Instagram,
it.
Letterboxd, YouTube,
Yeah.
Twitter.
Pretty
You-
much
you guys know.
everything.
Yep,
Yeah,
pretty
you
much
don't
everything.
you don't gotta run through mine. I'm on pretty much everything as well.
Yeah, but I mean, you're also on a music board, so
Like I said, everything.
yeah, pretty much everything. That's good. Well, memories are excited for June releases. I think my most anticipated of the month is the Bike Riders.
Inside Out 2, and then
Kinds of
recently
kindness,
just
no.
had 2 of them come out last Friday. Late Bloomers and Bad Boys Ride or Die.
I have no clue what the hell Late Bloomers is, but yeah. Bad Boys, I was looking forward to. I love that movie. Yeah, Kinds of Kindness. I can't wait for that movie. Bike Riders. And then what's coming on like the last week of June? I don't remember.
Quiet Place Day 1 and
Quiet Place.
Horizon and American Saga Chapter 1.
I'm excited for both of those.
I think I'm gonna do a double feature that night. Planning to.
Nice.
If they show Horizon at the correct time for me, that way I have a little bit of time before A Quiet Place, then I think I'll have a success for a double feature.
Gotcha.
Because
Right.
I know I am working that day.
Yep. All right.
So, and I'm excited for Horizon.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I know I
Let's.
haven't been getting
let's-
the best response out of Cannes, but
Yeah, Cannes is always
want-
very critical though. So
Yeah.
because they're just looking for the artsy stuff. They're not really looking for Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
it's,
and
always
fucking
very
Dial
critical.
Destiny. Yeah. Even though I don't
by the way,
love
people,
Dial
Dial of
Destiny,
Destiny was not terrible. It's not that
it
bad.
wasn't. It wasn't.
Exactly.
But like,
And neither was Elemental.
Well, I mean, I'll just say this. I mean, I wouldn't even say Elemental's even one of the worst of last year.
it's not terrible.
It's
but,
not
like-
it's not the best Pixar movie, but I enjoyed it.
Me too.
All right. I'm tired and I need to go get some grub.
Yeah. But we're gonna call it here, ladies and gents. So you guys know where to find them, and we will see you guys on Friday on This Dudes for Friday the 13th, and see you guys next time on Saturday for Lawless. So
Later,
for
Jason.
that, so we will see you guys the next one. Thank you,
Bye.
Yes.
Jason, for coming in, and everybody else. See you guys next time. Peace out.
Stay obsessed.